It's match number 22 of Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket and co-sponsored by Nexus Pay. We are here between Chittagong Kings and Khulna Tigers game in Chittagong, 𝗬𝗏 𝗪𝐻𝗀𝗃𝗃 Stadium.
Kemanachoo Chittagong. It's match number 22nd in Dutch Bangla Bank BPL 2025 with Khulna Tigers and Chittagong Kings. Khulna Tigers skipper 𝗵𝗍 𝗪𝗏, 𝗵𝗏, the skipper from Chittagong Kings, hold your horses, and 𝗃𝗍𝗏𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗂 our match referee. 𝗵𝗍, you got the coin?
Head.
Head is the call by Chittagong. It's still. 𝗵𝗍, you won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
Yes, I'm going to bowl first because the low wicket looks good, and I think the dew is coming in the second innings.
And you watched the first game. You were slightly surprised with the slowness of the pitch?
Yeah, definitely. I think we know the conditions are a little bit slow, but still I believe that it still is very good wicket to bat on.
And lost 3 games on the trot chasing. Is that one reason that we probably would have thought we'd like to bat first, but still because of the condition you want to bowl?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, definitely. We didn't chase last 3 matches, but still we are believe we can chase because we played really well, but we didn't win. But still, I am believe that I can do better.
Right. Any changes from the last game?
Yes, we have 2 changes. We are playing the 4 foreigners like 𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗃 and debutant Rabbi.
Right, cool. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mithun, I'm believing if you won the toss, you've done the same?
Yeah, definitely.
And back home, huge crowd, looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. Last few games we played really well as a team. We're doing our job properly. So today is another game. All crowd is ours. So today everybody excited to doing well.
3 out of 3, confidence must be high. And what do you think about the surface going forward?
First match we saw that it's a little bit slow side, but I hope in night game it will be okay.
Right. Any changes from the last game for you as well?
Yeah, one change is Nabil not playing. Arafat Sani comes in.
All the best to you, Mithun.
Thank you.
Right, the news out from here is that Khulna Tigers has won the toss and elected to field first.
It's not that much wet out here in Chittagong. Look at the team from Chittagong Kings. Just one change, Arafat Sani coming in. Nabil Sabin going out, but Parvez Zaman, Usman Khan, watch out for him. He's been in tremendous. Usman Khan, Clark and Haider Ali are the big fish. And then if they lose the early wickets, then there is also Shamim Hussain, who can really hurt the bowlers if he gets going.
But I really love to see Parvez Hussain Imon to perform with the bat. He's been included for the Bangladesh team for the Champions Trophy. He's someone very exciting cricketer. On the other side, Khulna Tigers, they also made a couple of changes in their side. Obviously, they lost 3 matches on trot otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I feel that maybe that decision to win the toss and deciding to bowl first, because they'll be chasing again. And they've lost last 3 matches on the trot while chasing. That is something that we'll have to look out for. But 𝗵𝗍 𝗪𝗏 has to be at his best to ensure they have a good start.
Right, 𝗏𝗪𝗍 𝗪𝗏, the Englishman, and 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏 Rabbi, the 2 debutants for Khulna Tigers. The cap distributing ceremony. 𝗵𝗏𝗏 𝗪𝗏, the experienced campaigner, handed the cap to 𝗏𝗪𝗍 𝗪𝗏. And another youngster, a promising, 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏 Rahman Rabbi from the under-19s.
Yeah, 140 runs in NCL at a strike rate of 130. I'm looking forward to it. It really excites me whenever a youngster gets his cap to play his first match. And if he can really come out with flying colours, then he's going to catch the eye of the selector. That's exactly what I want to see from these youngsters.
Thank you very much, Attar Ali Khan. We hope,
particularly the home team, Chittagong Kings, will be trying to assert their authority. Just a reminder that the Khulna Tigers won the toss and elected to bowl. And the cheer goes out as the players come in with a sense of purpose. As in the pre-show, you heard about the expectations in terms of runs from Sir Curtly Ambrose earlier in the pitch report, because it has a little bit of juice because of the dew, which is not as much as we noticed in Sylhet and Dhaka earlier. So maybe that will aid the team chasing. We'll have to wait and see. Sir Curtly alongside, a lot to look out for in this game.
Hello, Shamim. Certainly is, because both teams are fighting to stay in the top 4 to get to the knockout phase. should be a cracker of a game.
Well, he'll be trying to get them off to a good start. 𝗿𝗏𝗃 𝗍𝗏 has been a tad short of runs, as you can see from those figures. 155 so far into his 13th innings. He'll try to get settled down first. I think it will be playing on his mind, that strike rate too. There's something for him to do, but this guy is so explosive. 16th innings, 545 runs, 149.3 the strike rate with a century to boot. So I think they will be complementing each other. Usman Khan going for the big shots. 𝗿𝗏𝗃 𝗍𝗏 just settling down early on to give them a solid start. 𝗵𝗺𝗃, now he's been around for a while. 72 wickets in his 69th match in his BPL career. We're all set here in Chittagong for the first ball of the evening game here. And here we go. Oh, little shimmy down the wicket. Gets the eye of the bowler, who tries to bowl it a tad wide down the leg side. Signal a wide to start off proceedings.
Interestingly, both bowler and wicketkeeper went up. They made an appeal, but the umpire had no interest and immediately called a wide.
Look at him tiptoeing forward. That caught the eye. We didn't hear anything in the stump mic. Bowlers don't like to be given a wide first ball. Oh, now this one definitely had a bit of deflection. Don't know if it's the bat or it's the pad, but it's gone for 4 runs. I think it's leg buys.
Certainly came off the pads and eluded the diving wicketkeeper. So not a very good start for 𝗵𝗺𝗃. Drifting down the leg side, he knows it.
Both deliveries, the batter 𝗿𝗏𝗃 𝗍𝗏 was just tiptoeing forward towards the bowler. That's better. A little bit of shape. Open the face. Try to penetrate that gap around the point area.
Let's have a look at this wide that we call Charming. Look how far across the batter went. You could see his leg stump. And he missed the path by half an inch. And it was called a wide. To me, that's a poor call.
Well, it's a batsman's game, and you can hear the bowler next to me talking. Doesn't like it, but the rules are very specific. I think in this format of the game, any sort of width down the leg side, the umpire is going to go and call a wide. Oh, that's a good one. He appealed and he says, not at them. Early happenings here.
They're all converging. Are they going to go upstairs? There's a long discussion. And they have gone upstairs.
TV umpire director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Check the feed. It's a fair delivery. Start with the front on spin mission, please. Looks like no bat involved, but I'll try to confirm that, please. Copied. Waiting for Ultra Edge Lido. Still waiting, Lido. Ultra Edge is building.
Here it is.
Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. Yes, satisfied. Gap between bat and the ball. Fat line. No bat involved. Go to ball tracker when it is ready, please.
Here it is.
Waiting for ball tracker. Ball tracker is coming. pitching outside off, impact in line, wickets missing. Go back to on-field umpire please. Lito, you can stay with your not out decision. You're on screen, make a signal.
𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗓 𝗠𝗏, the umpire, making the right decision there. It's always going to be the height factor. Look at the reaction from the skipper.
Waiting patiently, and look at them. They can't believe it. And they could hear the roar of the crowd when he was given not out. Of course, Chittagong Kings are the home team here.
Understandable, the reaction, the leg by signal by the umpire. Takes the score up to 6. But 𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗓 will be encouraged by that last delivery, that's for sure. Oh, he comes back with a beauty. Now to the right-hander. That's not the easiest thing to do with the left-right combination. 𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗓 made that good decision, gauging that the ball was going to go over the stumps. It was in line, but too high. Shorturl ibn Shahid Shoykot, the on-field umpire at the other end. And we've got Ravindra Balasiri from Sri Lanka, and also the match referee Ehsan al-Haq eased into that shot, just wide of the infield. There is cover in the 30-yard circle. Turning out to be a long first over. 7, 5 balls, a wide review, which ate up a little bit of time. Lovely sight, the 𝗂 Amateur Stadium. Floodlights on. All looking forward to a good tussle in these two teams. Another good delivery. This has been an excellent over. After 1, it's 7 without loss. Does get the ball to swing, bowls within himself. 43 wickets so far in his BPL career. Just the shortness has allowed the batter to put it away into the deep at point. Thankfully, there was cover there.
Just as I mentioned in my pitch report, Shamim, and from what we've seen in the first game as well, it's a slowish surface. Not a lot of movements for the seam bowlers or purchase for the spinners. And it's not as easy to bat on either because the ball isn't coming on. So fluency in stroke play is a bit of an issue.
This is good from both ends, and when you have accuracy, that is to be lauded, definitely. You've got to help your friend out on the other end. Just a look at the wicket that you're talking about. A lot of green grass, as you mentioned, still pretty hard. Hardly any marks where the bowlers have played and landed their feet on. Pristine pitch, so something that you can trust, but you've got to gauge the pace of the wicket early. It will get on. It will be maybe a little more helpful to the batters in the evening than it was during the day. Quite accurate early bowling from Hassan Mahmood. Mentioned the fact that he doesn't bowl with a lot of pace. It depends on his accuracy.
And that's a big weapon to have in your arsenal. Accuracy, consistently. Of course, when you got pace, you know, batters will be a little more wary of you. But if you have pace and you're erratic, then it's a walk in the park for batters. You don't have that pace, but you're consistently in good areas. You will pose more problems for batters.
Never raw pace. Just the way that's fleeced it through the covers. He's off to a flyer as usual. Usman Khan always delights the fans here. They're up and dancing in the aisles.
They are loving it. Magnificent stroke. Look at the stride. Got close to the pitch of the delivery. And that raced away 𝗂𝐜𝗯𝐹 for 4. That was beautifully played. Magnificent.
Just a hint of it. It wasn't the worst of balls. Even the length was pretty good. It's just that he allowed Usman Khan to free his arms and just put it through the covers so beautifully. Now short. He's forced the batter, pitch it short, and he swivels around. Says thank you very much to that long hop. This young man is under pressure from Usman.
That 4 brings up the 600 so far for this edition. And that wasn't a good delivery. The pitch is too slow. And if you don't get it high enough, it will be put away just like that.
Yeah, we're praising him about his accuracy. Just had to prove us wrong, didn't he, Kurtley? Always happens. You go and praise a batter, it says fantastic batting, and he gets out next ball. Praise the bowler for his accuracy, he gets thumped away for a couple of boundaries. Comes back well. This is good. Good finish to the over. But still 10 runs from that over, 17 without loss. Usman Khan tops the list of 4 hitters in the tournament so far with 32. Tamim Iqbal 26, Liton Dash 26. Brian Burl in that innings last time. He scored 24 and Ronnie has got 21. Yeah, he has cut that very nicely. Once again to that fielder, a deep point. We were talking about the approach taken by Usman Khan, which was going to be attacking. It's going to be Pervez Hussain, Imon, who do the defending, complementing each other very nicely. What about Usman Khan? Just waiting to hit that ball into the crowd.
Look at the support. Very colorful. The lights are out. Slight adjustment to the field. But the support has been great.
Now, there's an appeal. And he's quite vociferous. The umpire's not interested. Are they going to ponder a review? They are.
Umpire director, we have umpire referral for a fair catch. Check the feed, fair delivery. Give me the best angle for the catch, please. Oh, no need, please. First, I need to check the ultra edge, please.
Okay, copy that. Ready, home two.
Yes, there's a clear spike as the ball next to the bat. Go to the catch, please.
That's our best angle. So
Yeah, show me one more time, nice and slow. Looks to be ball really carried. Yes, I am satisfied. Balls are underneath the ball. Ball clearly carried. I have a decision to the giant screen.
Decision pending is going to be rocket out. And what a big wicket. He can smile about it. Even the opposition give him a hug and send him off. That's good to see. Big wicket.
It was also a great catch by the wicket-keeper, Mahidol, because the ball was dying on him. And that was my first impression. Inside edge. And look at the ball dying. He did very well to get to it. That tells you the slow nature of this surface. The dangerous Usman Khan is gone for 10. Chittagong Kings 18 for 1.
Well, Chittagong Kings have lost Usman Khan, but brings in another player who's been on song. Look at that strike rate, 154.4. 139 runs, 3 innings prior to this. But Graham Clark has to be careful. Early loss of Usman. Right behind that, this has been tremendous comeback by Abu Haider of a little tardy last over.
This is the reason Clark is here. An inside edge. Good catch by the wicket-keeper. Just carried.
You're talking about the pace of the wicket, not enough. That also surprised the batter. What about that? That is good to see. The camaraderie between the teams. Oh, he's just waiting, and that's the way to go at the moment for Clark. Just gauging the bounce of the track and how slowly it's coming off.
That is going to be the key for the batters, to get accustomed to the slow nature of the surface and don't try nothing too expansive too early. For the bowlers, they need to continue just short of a length, that's between 6 and 8 meters, which makes life a little more difficult. You overpitch, you will go for runs.
That's the right length, and that doesn't allow him to really put the ball in areas where you'd like to get some runs. Now, what about this over by Abu Haider? 1 run, wicket, 3-dot bowls. In a picture of accuracy and consistency. 1 for 3 so far, 2 for 37 versus Rangpur, 2 for 25. You can still have a couple against Dhaka. Wicket every match. It's been absolutely very disciplined in his bowling. Straight down the ground. That's going to spoil the over because the ball's racing away to the boundary. Finish with the boundary after 3. It's 22 for 1. Hasan Miraj comes in. Oh, very tentative little push from Pervez Imran, but thankfully played with soft hands. Was in the air for a while. Partner asked for a run, and he responded well. Look at that career of his. 70 wickets. 4-wicket haul once. Best of 4 for 16. They'd like to get a win under their belt. Clark on strike. Stands and just thumps it. Oh dear, oh dear. Last thing you want is a fumble, and to rub salt into the wound, goes through to the boundary.
Hassan Mahmood, the fielder, very sloppy. He is not happy, and rightly so. It was hit, should have just been a single. Oh, he really made a meal of it. and watch it trickle into the boundary. Look at the reaction. Hassan, what are you doing?
Well done, lip reader we have up here. If he talked in Bangla, I'd have asked you what he said. oh, now that was not in control. The scamper through for a run. Oh, and it's an overthrow. Thankfully, someone's mopped up behind. A little bit of disarray with that lapse in the field. And then that almost an overthrow. 𝗂𝗶𝗱𝗲 Imam has just scored 8 runs in 3 runs, I beg your pardon, of 8 balls. Might be just itching to go. 𝗿𝗂𝗃 𝗏𝗏 is a canny bowler. He won't allow you with that kind of delivery.
Very good, 𝗵𝗃. Go on, Miraj bhai, keep going. Come on, boys.
Inside part of the bat, he's trying to get a move on. In the process, not really succeeding and getting the big shots in.
Good bowling. Look at the average turn here. 2.9 degrees, and that's a lot.
Yes, boy. Good ball.
Much more turn here than in Dhaka and Sylhet. End of over number 4. The Kings 30 for 1.
Chittagong Kings at home here would like to add to those 6 points. Understandably, Khulna Tigers will be trying to get even on points after this game. Irshad comes on. Salman Irshad, 7 wickets into his 10th match of his BPL career. Slinging bowler, isn't he? Oh dear, not again. This is not going to be something that 𝗿𝗏𝗃 is going to like.
Another sloppy piece of fielding. That should never be a run in the first instance. Turned out to be 3 runs.
Yeah, Mahfuzur Rahman Rabbi has been right through his fingers there, and a lot of toing and froing now, changing positions of fielders at the 3 runs. He's the one who had that cap given to him playing for the team, the debutant. Try to forget that little lapse in the field. He ambles up, doesn't he? And then that slinging action of his, hardly bowls with pace. But that action at time of delivery sometimes dupes the batters.
With that low slingy action on a slow surface as well, if he gets it in the right area consistently, it could prove difficult for the batters to get under the delivery for hit for 6. Hardly any bounce. Oh, what happened there? The batter pulled away the last moment. Now he's gone to the umpire, talking about something. What happened there? There's no one at the side screen.
Says he heard someone shout or move around before the ball was delivered. They're having a little bit of a chat. Some kind of complaint, we're not quite sure. Says, don't worry about it, let's carry on. Maybe some A little bit of misunderstanding. Pervez Imam all set to go again. Now he has lashed on to that one. He was winding up prior to this, and he's got the maximum.
That was hit with a lot of anger. Whatever upsets him the delivery before, he certainly took it out on Salman Ersha the very next delivery. Look at that. That was an anger shot.
Anger indeed, but the bowler played into his hands, didn't he, with a rank long hop. Salman immediately, Miraj comes round, says, don't you worry about it, there will be the odd bad delivery. He comes back with that back of a length that you're mentioning. Restricts the batter to just a single.
And that is something that concerns me with bowlers, most bowlers. They struggle to maintain consistency in bowling on a good length. Sometimes they do for a few deliveries, and then they experiment, and more often than not get hit for a boundary or two, and then goes back to the good length. Why?
Oh, Yorker. This is good, and well played too by the batter. Getting the toe end and taking a single. 11 runs of the 5th over. It's 41 for 1.
The Khulna Tigers winning the toss and deciding to bowl first is what surprised me, but they'll be very happy to see the back of the end from Usman Khan. He's the one who's been in a terrific form, 100 and couple of 50s, but he's already back in the hut. Graham Clark scored a very useful and a very attractive 60-odd in the last match. So they'll be looking to put up a really good partnership. Pervez Hussain Imam has already smashed a lovely looking 6. Partnership now 24 of 18. Yeah, 3 wins on the trot for Chittagong and 3 losses on the trot for Khulna Tigers. Good evening, Danny Morrison.
Hello, Utter, yes. The Kings at home. Shaun Tate in charge. Time for a bit of spin. Power play running away. Oh, that's running away too. It's gone all the way for 6. It is. Good evening to you.
And that's the second 6. I already mentioned about the first one was a beautiful shot. How about this one? They picked the length very quickly, got inside the line of the ball and hit it over between mid-wicket and deep square leg for the maximum. When you start losing close matches, then the confidence level of a team goes really down. A couple of times, Khulna Tigers have lost twice by the same margin, 8 runs. This one, Miraj will be hoping this time they can turn it around. Straight to the fielder there.
Well, I suppose from an entertainment perspective, all a little disappointed that Usman Khan has got out. Up to Graham Clark now, make a bit of a name for himself here. Circuit and getting an opportunity in the Bangladesh Premier League. Oh, if had the power play done, it just snuck up there. It's 50 for 1.
50 for 1 after the power play. Good going for Chittagong. Yes, they've lost that wicket of Usman Khan, but 50 in the first 6 is good. I reckon this is very good. Mohammad Nawaz, the left-arm spinner. Up next, You wanted to see some more spinners? There's one.
Yeah, spin it to win it, 𝗏𝗏. Going on about this, good spinners with pace off. Make batters use their feet and create some hand speed through the ball. So let's see what Mohammad Nawaz, his bag of tricks, he's got here in Chittagong this evening.
Just a touch short. Now twice they've gone past 200, Chittagong Kings. 219 for 5 versus Rajshahi, and then 203 for 6 versus Sylhet. But on both occasions, Usman Khan was a standout batter for them. Important for someone like 𝗶𝗴𝗲𝗂 𝗂𝗏. He's taken a bit of a time here. He's hit a couple of sixes, but he's only scored 18 of 16 deliveries now. It might just put a bit of a pressure on to the non-striker.
Go on, Nazbai.
He's striking at 121, 17 of 14. Oh, not in control. It falls short of the field. Really had to touch it.
Start yaar.
So we're up to match 22. Who do you like, given that you've just mentioned those stats there with the Kings getting over 200 in the team score? Who, in terms of the franchises, has stood out for you?
Well, Ronco Riders, the unbeaten team, has been in a smashing form. I also like Fortune Borishal because of the combination of the players that they have. And the next one would be Chittagong Kings, because 3 wins on the trot says a lot. And when you have someone like Usman Khan in your ranks, and if he stays on and continues to bat through, yes, he missed out. He's not going to score in every match, but when he does, makes such a big difference. It counts.
Yeah, and we ran into Mickey Arthur, the coach of the Rangpur Riders. It's a 100% record you just mentioned. So when you look at their lineup too, with Iftikhar Ahmed, Mushtal Shah, Nurul Hassan, very fine outfit in terms of the balance of their side.
Very good, very good.
Akif Javed, he's very useful, another overseas star. Mehdi Hassan, Saifuddin, another good local star. So yeah, they've made the early running, haven't they, the Rangpur Riders? Very good.
Don't forget Saif Hassan. He's also been in a very good form.
Catch it.
Short one. Footwork in the deep. Yeah, that should have been put away. Because when you get a long hop, you've got to hit it hard so it crosses the boundary. Even if you don't pick up a 6, that should have been a boundary. Only 2.
Very good, boys. Very good, boys. Number two, Nazbai.
Well, I was worried for a moment there that these two were going to clash. Yeah, had to pull out, and then the soccer skills came to the fore, and then football boots on. Well done, Chief.
Oh, that's cracked. That'll go to the boundary for sure. Nice way to finish the over. Punished a poor delivery. 64 after 7. He's been good. He's already picked up a wicket. He's now taken 12 wickets. He's the second leading wicket taker in this edition. But after that, there's Mehdi and Miraj, who's in operation at the moment, and he's picked up only 5 wickets at 7.5, and in one game he picked up 3 for 6 in 4 overs. But you need to find bowlers to pick up wickets at regular intervals. That's a poor delivery.
Yeah, those last 2 deliveries, one went for 2, should have gone for 4, and then the last one did. So cashing in here, and Clark is playing a good hand too. Fetch this, guys. It's gone for 6 more. Clark is in a hurry here. It's a wonderful piece of timing and a really good use of the feet here to get closer to the pill.
They're beautiful. He's got his dancing shoes on, Danny.
Yeah, I do love those suede shoes on the floor.
Goes to the pitch of the delivery. That is a good shot. Didn't even bother to run. Knew he was in business. He nailed that beautifully with the spin. We haven't seen too much spin, but look at that distance. More than 92 meters. That is a big shot. This partnership is going great guns for them. Just pulls the length back, but will not stop them from picking up a single. And if that single is the 50 partnership between these two.
Yeah, some of these strokes already. What's Pavez has hit 2 sixes. Clark's just hit that first monster for 92 metres. This partnership has come in good time here for the home side.
He picked up the Player of the Match award in the last match when he smashed 60 of 33. That was against the Sylhet Strikers. And he's been in good touch, Graham Clark. We spoke about that 60 of 33. Before that, he scored 39 of 32 versus Dhaka Capital. And then 40 of 25. That was his first game versus Rajshahi. So he's been in really good nick. Getting the starts and then have gone on to convert one. But what he needs to do well here is if he keeps picking up those boundaries, he needs to cash in. Really cash in and have a big one here.
This big crowd are loving this entertainment. Graham Clark looking out deep. Found another gap. Yeah, looking ominous here is Mr. G. Clark. 8 done. It's 74 for 1.
Once again, Graham Clark gets going. 36 of 21, a partnership of 56 of 34 deliveries. Been a good one. Lost that early wicket, Usman Khan, at the score of 18, and since then they've added 56. Mohammad Wasim Jr. in the attack. Ends an edge. Well, somehow has managed to pull that back.
Saman Shard, has he done well? I might just want to check this, will they? But Mohammad Wasim, yeah, back into the attack. Have a look. Oh, the big fella.
Thank you, thank you. Runs.
It's okay, he's done well there. Hassan Mahmood in his second over. Let's not forget the zero waste zone at the Eastern Gallery of Zahoor Ahmad Chaudhary Stadium, Chittagong. In collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, this initiative promotes eco-friendly practices to safeguard our planet. Additionally, BCB has partnered with the social enterprise 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲 for waste management and recycling during the tournament. In Sylhet alone, they collected around 320 kgs, Danny. Fourth one. Sylhet alone, they collected around 320 kgs of recyclable waste in just 3 days. That's a great job. And they'll continue this effort throughout the BPL. A truly commendable initiative by Bangladesh Cricket Board.
Nice one. That's a lot of cans, isn't it? Yeah, and they'll let us know too. Recycling, these guys. Hot conditions, even though it's the winter here. Utter, thirsty. It's part of the world.
Oh, that's already called a no ball, already been signalled a no ball. It was high, above the waist high. The catch will not count, and more misery because the next one is going to be a free hit.
Oh, Hassan Mahmood. And that is frustrating. The fielding side just slipped out and gone wrong. Well and truly over waist high, so time for the trumpets to be playing because it's a free hit. On the charge, please, Mr. Clark. He's gone into the 40s and he's striking at almost 174, so he'll enjoy this. Oh.
A shot. That is a really good pickup shot, and when you play in that direction, I mean, he's really connected it well over the top of that fielder at extra cover.
Clark on the charge here. Puts away the freebie in style. Got it in that nice slot area that batters that are so good and very adept at going over extra love it there. Slot City in T20. Just been reminded by the captain. Give yourself an uppercut, Hassan, and get it together.
He's got close to 3,000 runs in T20 cricket, Graeme Clark. And a strike rate of 140. Short one, he picks the fielder on that occasion. 𝗚 already in this over. He's been in terrific form. We all think about Usman Khan, but what about him, Graeme Clark? Really given his team a big uplift after that early wicket of Usman. 47 of 25. He's looking great here. Well, he's dealing in sixes. That's his third to finish the over. 20 in that over. An expensive over comes to an end. 94 for 1 after 9. Player of the match in the last match against Elite Strikers, where he managed to score 60 of just 33. Abu Haider back in the attack, coming round the wicket.
Very good boy.
In the bowling has been a disappointment for Khulna Tigers, but he, apart from him, he's been excellent. He's been outstanding. 12 wickets for him. He was also the player of the tournament in the recently concluded NCL T20 tournament. Abu Haider Ronnie. Shouts of catch it, but it doesn't really carry on to the fielder. Again, one bounce, but they'll come back for the second.
A little bit of fortune there for Graeme Clark. Might get this how he wanted. Yeah, just a little high on the blade and on the inside half of it. He was a little cramped playing it. Oh, sweet over the top. What a way to bring up a half century and the team 100 here for the Chittagong Kings. 100 for 1, Clark. Nice little subtle salute to the dressing room. 53 from just 28.
Yeah, back-to-back 50s now for Graeme Clark. Up and over. It's such a good shot, especially in this format of the game, because even if you're not to the pitch of the delivery, you hit that on the up, but ensure that it goes over top of the infield. Cracking shot.
I tell you what, Utter, he reminds me a little bit of James Vince in terms of striking and hitting on the offside and on the up. As Graeme Clark, and we all know that James Vince is very easy on the eye, He's playing in the other T20 league across the way there in the UAE, and so yeah, there's some similarities here at Clark. His countryman there, James Vince.
Tucked away, they're thinking about the second. This is good running. Very good. Good eye contact. Straight away running the first one hard and coming back for the second.
Yeah, they sure are, because they're not only hitting boundaries. Look at that shuffle and a little shimmy, and he waited on this beautifully. Did 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃 was keen to keep coming, keep the strike, keep hustling, and Clark was in good response as well, and the dugout loving it. Humming nicely here, the partnership 85 here.
Yeah, 50 in the first 6, and then since then they've added 62 in the 4 overs. It's 103 for 1 after 10.
Spirit of Chittagong Kings cruising along at their home ground. They are 103 for 1 halfway through the innings. 5 sixes, 7 fours so far in the innings. The stage is set for the home side to put up a good score on the board, courtesy of these two batters, 𝗶𝗃𝗃 and Clark. Mahfuzur Rabbi, and is greeted with a huge 6 over deep mid-wicket by Graham Clark. Welcome to the bowling, he says to Mahfuzur Rabbi.
What a strike. Too short. Gave Clark enough time to hit it exactly where he wanted to. He's raced to 60 from 30 deliveries. Strike rate of 200 at the moment.
Come on, boy!
Shot again, and the result is similar. All the way for the maximum. He's under the pump.
Another short delivery. And with the slow nature of the surface, Clark once again had enough time. Problems there for 𝗵𝗃𝗃. Very easy at the moment for Clark.
Young Mahfuzur Rabbi struck for 2 sixes of his first 2 balls. Still a learning curve, though he won't be happy. The head coach of Khulna Tigers, Talha Zubair, former fast bowler. Debutant under some pressure. Shot again, aerial, fielder at long on. We'll watch that go sail over for maximum.
That 6 brings up the 100 partnership of 50 deliveries between 𝗂𝗃𝗃 and Clark, and the debutant. It will be an over. He won't forget. It wasn't as short as the previous 2, but Clark is in such good form. He still plundered it over long on for 6. 85 meters. 6, 6, 6. What's next for the young debutant?
Where he's going to bowl now. He's got a deep square leg and deep mid-wicket in place. Also long on, long off. Full toss on the offside. Not the best of connection. But Clark will fetch a couple. He reaches to 74 of just 33.
That was the first 6. Then the second, similar delivery, similarly area. And of course the third one. This is an expensive over. As I mentioned a few moments ago, Mazza, that he won't forget this over.
Yeah, he should keep that in mind. It's a learning curve. Ups and downs early in his career. That will help him a lot in the coming days. Last ball of the over. This time is 𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗲 𝗂𝗧 joins the party. A maximum to finish the over. A huge one for Chittagong Kings. 27 coming off it. They are 130 for 1 after 11. Short ball, aerial. Fielder at deep square leg had no chance, as Clark started off from where he left in the previous over.
Short delivery from 𝗂𝗏𝗃. And this is such a slow pitch. Had all the time in the world, Clark. Didn't hit it as well as the others, but well enough to take it over the 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃 square boundary. Real trouble now.
Good comeback by Ishaq. Previous over from Mahfouz Rabbi opened the floodgates for Chittagong Kings. Those flurry of sixes coming all around. Seen how Clark performed. Now 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 also gaining that confidence.
Up to this point, the Tigers aren't very dangerous. They are very tame at the moment, the Tigers. No fight. Good delivery. A Yorker is always a go-to delivery once you can execute it well. And 𝗂𝗏𝗃 did that just now. Look at the scoring areas. Down the ground. On the leg side. Down the ground. Down the ground again. So he favors down the ground quite a lot. That's his strength.
Down the leg side, takes it on the full. One bounce to the fence for 4. These two batters are on a low roll, especially Clark reaches to 86 of just 37. Not the best of deliveries though.
Certainly wasn't. And they are loving it. Tight in front of the Yorker. Low full toss. And it's raining sixes here. He's not a happy man, Simon 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃, but it's no one's fault but your own.
Good delivery. Quick run taken, looking for the second. And will get that quite comfortably. Very good cricket from these two batters. Clark reaches to 88.
Look at that, 56% down the ground. Long on region. He do favors straight. And on this slow surface, that's a good thing to do.
Good delivery again. Went for the shot a bit early. Nevertheless, a single taken. Another big over for Chittagong Kings. 6:15 coming off it. They are 145 for 1 after 12. Are we going to witness another record-breaking innings here in this edition of BPL? We have seen Dhaka Capitals posting 254, the highest ever total in the history of BPL against Durbar Rajshahi. Nawaz to bowl his second over. Hint of turn.
And a bit of bounce as well from Nawaz. Good first delivery. Surprised Clark. You could see it on his face. Like he's saying, where did that come from? Good delivery once again. And this is something that the Tigers need to do. Try to stem the flow of runs. It's almost 12 runs and over. They don't want it to get too much higher than that.
Bowling right on the block hole. Nawaz. Well, after the 37-run defeat over Khulna, the same opponent, Chittagong bounced back well, riding on their batters. They've gone past the 200 mark twice in this tournament and also chased down the target of 178. 𝗂𝗶𝗃𝗂𝗃, I don't think he connected that well. Fielder at long on, completes an easy catch in the end. 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃, the fielder, takes a comfortable catch.
That is exactly what the Tigers were looking for. Breaking this partnership. It was in the arc, but it didn't get the elevation or the distance. And the fielder at long on took a very, very comfortable catch. 𝗵𝗺, and now was finally breaking the partnership. 𝗵𝗺 𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃 is gone for 39. Chittagong 146 for 2.
For Khulna Tigers, dangerous looking 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗂𝗃 departs as he makes way for another left-hander, 𝗧 𝗦𝗺𝗃, and he is here because of this.
Went down on one knee, trying to get the elevation and the distance, but just couldn't. An easy catch for 𝗵𝗺. He knew he made a blunder, but he has to go. 𝗧𝗦𝗺𝗃, decent strike rate.
Yes, nose boy.
𝗧 𝗦𝗺𝗃 looking for the second. Yeah, going for it. Throw at the bowler's end. He gets off the mark. 𝗧 𝗦𝗺𝗃 scored 78 of just 38 deliveries against the same opposition. However, they go on to lose that game. Got the platform set today. Go for that late launch. It's got someone like Clark at the other end on 89. Worked away on the onside. Will only get a single. End of a very good over from Nawaz. A wicket and just 4 runs from it. Chittagong 149 for 2. 𝗧 𝗦𝗺𝗃 just came in. 3 of 2. Left arm seamer Abu Haider bowled his final over of the spell. Starts off with a slower delivery outside the off stump. 𝗧 𝗦𝗺𝗃 might feel he missed out on that occasion. Shot third and point was inside the circle.
Had 3 good overs, Abu Haider, Ronnie. And amidst the carnage that is going on here, that was a fantastic 3 overs he bowled before. Just want to finish this last one on a good note as well. If he can pick up another wicket, that will even be better for the Tigers.
Bowling those slower deliveries to perfection, Abu Haider. They're just going back to Chittagong's success. The reason behind their success with the bat has been their run rate. The average power play score for Chittagong Kings, the last matches that they played, has been 9.5, and they maintained this run rate between over number 7 to 15 and also 15 to 20. They maintained a healthy run rate of 10.48. That's the reason why they managed to score 200 plus totals in this tournament, and yet again looking for another one. In the air, 𝗵𝗺-𝗲𝗃𝗀 got a bit of hand on that one, was struck powerfully by Clark.
Seemed to have done a little bit of damage to his hand. Hope it's nothing too serious, but he was struck with some degree of power. Got his hand up in time, but couldn't hold on. He was kind of looking to safeguard himself in the first instance. Certainly is in some pain. Have a look at him, looking to probably get out of the way first. There was some force behind that. And the physio is out, trying to see what he can do to lessen the pain. And that's his ball in hand. So it's a little bit of a worry for the Tigers. He's bowling beautifully.
Undoubtedly, one of the most successful bowlers for Khulna Tigers in this season. Never easy reacting to those catches on the follow-throughs. You have been a fast bowler. What was the most toughest catch, return catch, have you ever taken? Can you recall, sir?
I must admit that I've dropped a couple, you know, but I've taken some brilliant ones as well. I remember West Indies playing against Australia in Australia, might have been Melbourne, towards the back end of the innings. And the great Steve Waugh backed away, gave himself some room and slapped this ball back at me, mid-whiff. And I had to take it, or else it would have been knocked me out. Took it quite well. Umpire was scampering, no one knew what happened. And of course, being me, I just casually take a few strides and threw the ball over my shoulder. That's when everyone realized they took the catch.
Makes some room, connected that really well and finds the gap. Graham Clark reaches to 94.
This is a wonderful knock from Clark. Certainly taking the attack to all the bowlers. Went for the Yorker. It wasn't a bad delivery by any means. It was right up there. But Clark managed to squirt it out through extra cover for 4. No fault of yours. It was a good delivery, but the kind of form Clark is in. Single down to long on, takes him to 95. At the end of 14 overs, the Chittagong Kings 157 for 2.
I'm sure Chittagong Kings must be eyeing somewhere near 230 to 240 from here on. At this rate, they could post 224, especially with Graham Clark at the crease on 95. They should eye more. Graham Clark starts off wide of the fielder at long off. 𝗵𝗺-𝗲𝗃𝗀, a bit of misfield. He reaches to 97 of just 45 deliveries.
A little sloppy. I reckon the fielder at long off realized that the batters were pushing for a second run. Probably took his eyes off the ball for a split second and fumbled, which allowed him to get the second.
Nawaz onto his third over. Bowled well in the previous over. Slowed things down. Bowling a lot wider to Clark. and goes to the back foot. Behind that gap, will only fetch a single. Shamim back on strike after a while.
What is he going to do? Look for a single to get Clark back on strike, or go for the big shots?
It was aerial for a while, straight to the fielder at point, slowing things down. Nawaz is an intelligent bowler.
Every dot ball means the run rate will come down. It was almost 12, now is 11. So they're doing a good job. At least the run rate is going in the right direction in terms of the Khulna Tigers.
Yes, nice boy.
Who's down the track, will only get a single. Gives Clark strike back. He's on 98 of just 46 deliveries. 4 runs so far in this over. 2 balls remaining off Nawaz. Bowled brilliantly. Change in field for the right-hander. Short third, backward point. Short fine leg. There's a deep square leg, deep mid-wicket, and long on in place for the right-hander. Goes wide, in the air, catch it was the shout. Clark will only get a single as he reaches to 99.
Five overs after this one, 8 wickets in hand. So I'm quite sure we're going to see a real onslaught for the next 5 overs.
Bowls that a lot quicker. Shamim Hussain rocks onto his back foot, punch it away, only get a single. Another very good over from Nawaz, just 6 from it. Chittagong 163 for 2 after 15.
Here comes 𝗂 𝗦𝗽𝐴 Yorker. Taps it for a single towards 𝗂𝗶𝗂𝗪. This has been a superb effort by Chittagong Kings, Athar Ali Khan.
On 99, and if he gets another single, will become the second player from Chittagong Kings to score 100 in this edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. Yeah, they've been fantastic, especially the man on screen. 99 of just 47, 7 fours, and a half a dozen sixes.
He has been superb. 47 deliveries for his 99, 500s in this year's BPL. Here comes 𝗂 𝗦𝗽𝐴. Slow ball and brings up the 100 for Graham Clark. The man hailing from Durham. The second player from Chittagong Kings to get 100 after Usman Khan, and 6th in the BPL 2025. Very well played, Graham.
That came at number 3 and had a cracking start. What 100, just of 48 deliveries. They've been treated to something special tonight. Still after this, 4 more overs to be bowled. Well, I feel that if he gets going and if Shamim Hussain joins the party, the highest total in this edition of the BPL is on the cards.
Definitely. I think Shamim Hussain yet to get going. 9 of 10. He's been in decent touch in the BPL. In the past, he's shown us his hitting ability. Rightly so. Applauded by the entire dugout, the ownership, the entire crowd. Has been given a treat by this man from England, Graham Clark. Within the gap. Now finds the field and 𝗂𝗶𝗂𝗪. Just a single. 239 runs in the 4th match. 2 50s and 100 with a strike rate of 173. Wow.
And would you believe it, Graham Clark has picked up this 100 of the similar number of deliveries when Usman Khan got 100 in this edition. And his only other 100 in T20 has been when he reached in 49 balls was for Durham versus Nottinghamshire in May 2023. Yeah, what a player, what a pick for Chittagong Kings. He's in a really tremendous form.
Prime of his career, isn't he? At 31, he's been batting so well. Information, the interception points when it comes to the boundaries. He's been very, very good down the ground. And the spinners have treated him well. Some short deliveries. Slower delivery. Long on in place. And takes it easily. Mohammad Nawaz this time gets the job done. And Salman Irshad, slow ball, made sure that Graham Clark walks back after making a wonderful century.
Yeah, such a good over because it's a big wicket, the big fish. They cannot believe it, the Chittagong Kings fans, because they wanted him to get going. But what a 100. 101 of 50, and then he tries to put one out of the ground, finds the fielder at long on. Yeah, too easy. Straight into the hands, Mohammad Nawaz. He'll be disappointed. But an excellent innings from Graham Clark to see his side to 168 for 3. He goes for 101 of 50 deliveries.
Graham Clark, a strike rate of 202 was maintained until he went for a big shot over long on. Was caught at the boundary by Mohammad Nawaz. The word go, the number 3 batter of Chittagong Kings was excellent. Against the fast bowlers, against the spinners, he was brutal.
There's some lovely shots down the ground, good cricketing shots. And I like the way he eyed to play over the infield. And not afraid to go down the wicket also. And once he did that, he was in business to pick up sixes at regular intervals. That looked like that it would not go, but it did go all the way. Half a dozen sixes and 7 fours, and a smashing innings. Yeah, look at that wagon wheel. Now, the majority of runs has come on the onside in that direction between the mid-wicket and long on. So maybe bowlers were guilty of bowling short, or maybe used those feet down the ground. Some really good hits. He picked 1 6 on the offside also. Look at those boundaries through the covers. 4 there, right in front of you.
Over mid-wicket. And clears it agonizingly for the mid-wicket fielder. It sails over his head.
Shamim Hussain says, now it's my turn. He smashed a quick fire 78. Then he missed out. But he needs to make this count because it's such a wonderful start. They need to get across 200, maybe 220, 230. Oh, what a shot.
And nowhere near the pitch of the ball. But what Shamim Hussain did really well, he went through the line. Idea was quite clear, to go over mid-wicket, and he did certainly with a 79-meter hit. Straight down the ground, long off in place, and takes it. That's a very, very good catch, running in, never easy. And Shamim Hussain going for the second maximum over, perishes.
Now this is really good from Khulna Tigers, because they were looking out of sorts when Graham Clark and Shamim Hussain were in the middle. Now they've got rid of not only Graham Clark, but also got rid of Shamim Hussain. That's a very good catch from Mahmudullah Sanjoy. Yeah, Mohammad Nawaz enjoys it. That's his second wicket. Yes, that is OUT. He has to go. Gone for 16. Chittagong 174 for 4.
At number 6, captain of the Chittagong Kings, Mohammad Mithun. He has absolutely no time, just the 22 deliveries to go. Shamim Hussain was the last man dismissed. Strike rate can certainly improve at 118. On his day, he can be very, very dangerous. Didn't go through the stroke. Shamim Hussain, I thought, better off going towards long on with full force. But in the end, trying to keep the high elbow, go through the offside, he perishes. rather than going towards long on mid-wicket, which is his favourite area. Reverse sweep, straight away, and good fielding. Full length dive by Hasan Mahmood, certainly saved 3 runs there.
At one stage they were 168 for 2, and in a space of 7 balls, good fielding. Correction, in a space of 4 balls, they've given us 7 runs, but what Khulna Tigers have done, they've picked up 2 wickets. 2 important, crucial wickets. Haider Ali, we know the kind of striker that he has. The 217, he's a dangerous, dangerous bat. And if he gets going, then watch out.
Yes, boy.
This works out very nicely for Khulna Tigers as well. Mohammad Nawaz was brought in when the left-hander was on strike, Shamim Hussain. And Mehdi Hasan Miraj took a big grist, and it has worked well so far with Shamim Hussain falling, and now it's 2 right-handers in the middle. And Nawaz will possibly prefer to bowl to the 2 right-handers. 3 fielders behind square, saving the single in the offside. And 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗑 has moved straighter as well as long off. Tough turn, just a single.
Yeah, this is a good fight back.
And for the fans in the stadium, there's an exciting bonus. The BPL raffle draw offers 1 lucky spectator a chance to win a outside edge and gone. Haider Ali trying to up the ante, gets an outside edge, and Mohammad Nawaz strikes for the 2nd time in the over.
He went for the big booming shot on the offside, gets a top edge and flies straight to the hands of Hasan Mahmood. Oh, what an over this is turning out to be. Remember, he was hit for a 6, the first ball that he bowled. Now he's picked up a couple of wickets. Haider Ali, the big one, is gone for 1. This is a good fight back from Khulna Tigers. It's 177 for 5.
Now Mohammad Wasim, the big Pakistani fast bowler, in at number 7 for Chittagong Kings. Hasan Mahmood into the attack. 2 overs for 30 runs. Straight away going for the full bungler. The lower full toss, just a single. Haider Ali trying to up the ante. It's the outside edge, and an easy catch to Hasan Mahmood.
Yeah, what about his spell, Maha? He ended up picking up a wicket of the last ball that he bowled. So what he did in that 4-over spell is now picked up 3 for 29. This is excellent. Such an important wicket, such a big wicket for him, for Mohammad Nawaz. He's bowled beautifully. Remember, when things were going not in their favour, he was the one who bowled that single over earlier on.
Down the ground, no sight is needed. Mohammad Wasim sends it over long on. Do miss the Yorker length and go the distance, says Mohammad Wasim.
Yeah, they'll be having to play a few big shots because that run rate has just gone down. It was above 11, nearly touching 12. But with those the loss of wickets, right from the middle part of the bat. That's his nicely struck. Just clears his left leg and down the ground. Again, a very good looking shot.
Modern day players, first ball, no sighters, clears the front foot and sends it over long on for an 84-meter hit. Wow. Wasim is a powerful player. And bowl up to 145. When he hits it, it stays it. Slow ball. It's a good comeback by Hasan Mahmood. Has been on the expensive side today. Guilty of pitching it too short.
That's why they have been struggling, because he's a very good bowler. No question about that, but he hasn't been at his best. His economy is on a higher side, 15 plus throughout this edition of Bangladesh Premier League. If he starts to bowl well, then that is an added cushion, but that's not the case. Last 12 deliveries, 3 for 19. Very good from Khulna.
Bad ball again. Short with third man 𝗂𝗃 in the circle. He knows it. Look at his face. His face says it all.
But that's a nothing delivery. He's not going to miss out. No chance. Just get it over the top of that infield. Look how wide that is. When he reaches for it, have to really reach out to get the bat on the ball, and does it nicely. The skipper picks up his first boundary, Mohammad Mithun.
Defensive over, 4 balls, 12 runs already. Nicely driven. Just for a single. Hasan Mahmud, even the last game, he was on the expensive side against the Rangpur Riders up in Sylhet. 4 for 38, but picked up a couple of wickets. Today, definitely off the boil. When he doesn't bowl well, usually in the middle overs and the end of the power play, Hasan Mahmud comes good. That has been the problem for Mehendie Mohsen Miraj. Also himself as a captain, 31 of 3 overs. 2 experienced bowlers, the international stars for Bangladesh, have been on the receiving end. Chittagong Kings have been very good today. Ooh, close to a wide. Nah, doesn't call it. I thought it's a sensible call since Mohammad Wasim moved to the offside. 190 for 5. Yorkers bowled at death. Khulna Tigers playing in their 6th game has the highest, 34. Abu Haider, Hasan Mahmud and Salman Irshad, the 3 quicks, and sometimes even Mohammad Nawaz and Mehendie Mohsen Miraj does it as spinners when they know they are under the pump in the death overs. Salman Irshad comes in, bang on money, gain another Yorker, make it 35. Athar Ali Khan.
Very good point. Spot on, Maha. And it's so important, isn't it? To be able to develop your skill to produce a Yorker. It has to be right, because if you lose it, then it's a low full toss and you've gone for half a dozen. So to get that right and in that manner has been outstanding. But I still feel this is a big total. 191 on the board already.
Salman Irshad doing the right thing, taking the ball way outside the yaw stump as Mohammad Wasim is eyeing up mid-wicket long on. Slow ball is a very good option.
Yeah, certainly they pulled it back, but it's still at 191 on the board. At one stage it looked like a 230, 240 was a possibility. But by virtue of taking those wickets, they've stopped them. But still, pretty handy with the bat. After this, another over to be bowled.
Mid-wicket fielder in place and takes it easily. Another change-up, a length delivery, and Salman Irshad strikes for Khulna Tigers.
Pace of the ball has been the key feature. 113 clicks the previous delivery. This one. His eyes lit up. He said, oh, I'm in business. This is going into the stands. Nope. Finds the fielder. Mohammad Naeem takes the catch. And he says, yes, I've got my man. Mohammad Wasim goes for 7. Should have gone 191 for 6.
In comes the lanky left-arm fast bowler, Shoriful Islam at number 8. slow ball bouncer. This is good stuff. Under pressure, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗀 has bowled brilliant 4 deliveries. 1 run and the big wicket of Wasim.
He was eyeing to heave it down the onside, didn't get enough on the bat. It just went a little bit too much in the air, not the distance. That's the reason why it fell short of the boundary rope, and he got underneath that quite comfortably.
Brilliantly bowled, brilliantly bowled. Slow ball into the pitch, looks like is the way forward. In all fairness, I think Khulna Tigers have done well in the last 30 deliveries. It's given away 35 runs and picked up 4 wickets. Slightly breaking the momentum and getting the momentum back into Khulna Tigers.
It just shows that batters who are set will need to cash in, and if they do get out, then it's not that easy for the newcomers to come and stroke and play strokes freely.
Mid wicket in place. Shorturl Islam this time, and he'll keep walking. That's another good catch by Dawood Rasuli. Another slow delivery by 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗀 gets him the 2nd wicket of the over.
He finishes the over with another wicket. What an over. Picks up 2 wickets and only a single. Yeah, rolling the fingers over. Yeah, Shorturl never looked comfortable there. Yeah, well judged in the end. Really well taken by Rasuli. The Shorturl goes for naught. 191 for 7.
Khalid Ahmed at number 9. Here comes Hasan Mahmud to bowl the final over. Shot. Unlucky, only finding the fielder. And Mohammad Mithun denies the single. That'll be costly later on, Arthur.
And the batters now are feeling that they need to pick some boundaries here. 9 deliveries since the last boundary. And it has been good. Good comeback for Khulna Tigers. They will need to bat well to chase this. But certainly the bowlers have bowled well in the later half.
Shot that finds the field again. This time Mohammad Mithun gets a single. Good bowling by Hasan Mahmud. Bowling to his field. 3 fielders in the offside are saving the boundary.
Oh, what about his innings? When he was going, I thought maybe 240, 250 was on the cards. But that's what you can do. Even though there is a very weak partnership, if you can break the partnership, get a new batter in, then it gets difficult. And it's been excellent from Khulna Tigers. Bowlers have been on the mark after the dismissal of the man on the screen.
Slow ball, thumps it straight down the ground. And Khalid Ahmed says to captain, I can hit it into the side screen.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it, Sean Tate. That's very well struck from Khalid Ahmed. Oh, yes. Really went after it. And he nails it quite beautifully.
Great Roger Federer would have been proud of that stroke. Forehand straight down the ground, and clear message to Mohammad Mithun, who didn't take the single the first ball. Yorker. 2 says Khalid Ahmed and no says Mohammad Mithun. He wants to strike back.
Totally spoils his because he hasn't bowled well here. Hasan Mahmud. The batters have taken him on. Already 51 he's conceded. Hasan Mahmud. Oh, what a sight. Wow. Look at that colour.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Ooh. Benefit of the doubt goes to the bowler. And Mohammad Mithun is arguing with the umpire that he did not move to the offside. This is a close call.
We'll have to wait and see how close was this. Ooh, just touches the line. tight. That's the reason maybe why he's looking at the umpire. But you got to go after it because there's only one ball left. You should have gone for it.
Though I'm a fast bowler, I think that was a wide. Yorker brilliantly bowled and brings up the 200 for Chittagong Kings. This is the third time in this year's BPL. Chittagong Kings batting first have got 200. 9th overall in this year's BPL. To end the innings, 200 for 7. They allotted 20 overs.
Yeah, I know it's a good total, but you've got to give credit to Khulna Tigers because in the last 5 overs, they've only given it 37 runs and they picked up 5 wickets. Look at that start. 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲 𝗂𝗽 39 of 29. Usman got out cheaply. But Graham Clark picking up his first BPL 100 in style, but then nothing much. Very good total in the end. They should have got more. That's what I'm trying to point out. Yeah, the partnership 𝗵𝗺𝗴𝗲 𝗂𝗎 and Graham Clark is smashed 128 of 63. And the next best, 22 of 20.
Story of 2 players in this innings. 6 bowlers being used. I thought Irshad and Nawaz, 2 overseas pros from Pakistan, did really well. 6 wickets among them, 8 overs and 60 runs. That was the game changer. And even Abu Haider Ronnie with the new ball was very effective. Highlighting of this innings, these 2 players started 𝗂𝗏𝗄𝗃𝗍. Anything short, anything full. All the players were. That was Usman Khan inside edge, caught behind of Usman Khan, and then the big partnership between Parvez Hossain and Graham Clark.
Partnership worth 128 of 63 got them going, and they were going great guns. The kind of shots that you saw in that partnership was magnificent. Too easy for them to keep on connecting well, but then this happened. And after that fall of wicket, yes, there was a sharp chance to Abu Haider Ronnie, but then he picked up 100. He didn't go big after he picked up his 100 because he immediately got out like that.
After Parvez Hossain Iman's wicket, Graham Clark fell as well. Tamim Hossain, the other batter, was nicely taken at long of diving forward. Haider Ali trying to play through the offside, easily taken a short third man. Plenty of wickets in that little passage. Mohammad Wasim, the big one over long on. He was eventually caught at the wicket of Salman Irshad. And the same over, Salman picked up Shoriful Islam as well, who was trying to clear mid-wicket. And the Khalid Ahmed flexes his arm with a massive 6 to the side screen to end up 200 for 7. And Khulna Tigers come in. They have to make 201 runs to win this game at 10 runs per over. We will be back with the chains very shortly.
It's match number 22 of the Dutch Bangla Bank BPL T20. Khulna Tigers locking horns with the local team Chittagong Kings. And it's at the 𝗧 𝗦𝗽𝗂𝗍𝗍 Stadium in Chittagong. The runs have been put on the board by the Chittagong Kings. Started off with a bang. Graham Clark getting 100. Parvez getting 39 of 29. And then they really managed to pull it back, the Khulna Tigers, and restricted them to exactly 200 for 7. The bowlers had a tough day early on. In particular, Abu Haider Ronnie did well to just get 1 wicket just for the 24 runs. But Hassan Mahmood taken to the cleaners, very expensive. It was the duo from Pakistan, Irshad and Nawaz, who got 3 wickets each and got the team back on even keel. So all set for the chase here. They need to get a good solid start, the 2 Sibley and Naeem Sheikh, and ensure that the Chittagong Kings don't get early breakthroughs. Lot to look forward to, Sir Curtly Ambrose.
Hello, Shamim. Yes, this could be an interesting chase. Both teams are fighting for points. And the Chittagong Kings, the home team, did very well on the back of a century from Clark to get to 200. That's the equation. 201 needed from 120 legal deliveries. Who is going to take it? But I anticipate an exciting finish, an exciting run chase. The Tigers won't go down without a fight.
Absolutely, and the ball's going to come on nicely. There's a bit of dew, not as much as we saw in Sylhet. So that's going to come to the aid of the batters, and that the ball is going to skid on, make scoring a little bit easier with the timing of the ball, and also the bowlers will have a bit of a problem with the dew in gripping the balls, particularly the spinners. So I'll wait to see what pans out. Khulna, first things first, need to get off to a good power play score. 𝗍𝗃𝗍𝗃. 𝗍𝗃𝗍𝗃 for the Khulna Tigers, 1147 runs. But he gives the team a steady start. If he can stay there, we'll expect Sibley at the other end to do the quick scoring for the team to build up this partnership. That's his T20 career, 1128 runs at a decent strike rate. First things first, they don't want to lose a wicket early on. All set. Lovely evening here at the 𝗂 Cricket Stadium as shorturl gets ready to bowl his first delivery. 47 wickets so far in his BPL career. Best of 4 for 24. Clip in position. There is a 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 backward point, short cover and a mid-off on the offside. And the edge, and it's gone right through. That flew away, deflected off the fielder there. Not even ready for it.
That would have been a dream start for shorturl and the Kings. Good delivery, a hint of movement, straight to first slip, and hit him on the forearm. shorturl is disappointed. Can't believe he dropped that. Probably wasn't even ready.
So early in the innings, very first ball. But you've got to stay focused. These chances don't come too often, and Imran should have clung on. It went fast, but the slips, you expect balls to come quickly at you. What a delivery first up. So he will have his tail up after troubling the batters early on. See the relaxed demeanor of shorturl does get pretty animated and agitated at times, as all pace bowlers do. I think you'll agree, Curtly.
I was always cool and calm.
Oh, sure.
I never get agitated or upset or anything.
We've got to dig out some old videos. Didn't get any bat on it. They have just brushed the pad and pretty close to the wickets there.
Pinched outside leg, touched the pads and almost went down to hit the leg stump. That would have been a terrible dismissal.
Oh, that's nicely eased away wide of the fielder. Gives a good chase. Does very well. Saved a couple of runs for his team. Very good commitment shown. 𝗂𝗏 Wasim Jr. has a smile on his face. And why not? Good effort.
Good work. Showed good commitment. Limited them to 2.
Checked his shot. That big backlift to wallop it. Had to check because the ball really rushed onto him. Speeds are pretty similar in this over, around that 135 mark. Even the last one possibly was the slowest of the lot, about 1 click slower, but it's skidded on and surprised the batter. That's the field for 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 as he comes into bowl. His last delivery, it has been a good one. Could have had a wicket first ball. Oh, just going away from the batter. And it is a dot ball to finish the first over. 4 without loss. It's almost a full moon. Waits, tries to find that gap in the covers, does not succeed. Khalid Ahmed, 54 wickets, lion-hearted bowler, big lad, originally from Sylhet, playing for the Chittagong Kings. Been on the periphery of national team selection on occasions. Consistency, performance, maybe something that has not attracted the eye of the selectors. Oh, now he goes across, exposing his intentions very early. Easy for him to just bowl the ball away from his arc.
It's been 2 good deliveries. Good areas, good length. And there's no need for Khalid to change. Let the batter continue to do whatever he wants to do. First thing, they want to get a good start. 𝗂𝗵𝗃 and Naeem trying to utilize this power play with the field restrictions. Now he's doing all sorts of things with those first 3 deliveries.
Yeah, and credit must be given to Khalid Ahmed for spotting the early activity, if I might call it. The movement early, taking into position. You have to premeditate when you want to play a scoop shot. Once he bowled it away from the line, when he backed away, this time he bowled it down the leg side, out of reach. Very intelligent bowling. For a pace bowler, you just get a split second to change your mind and direction of the ball. Oh, now that's up in the air, and he's gone. That was on the cards. The pressure was being put with those dot balls. Mohammad Nawaz is going to gobble that up.
No surprises there whatsoever. Look at the crowd. They are loving it. They're supporting the home team, the Chittagong Kings. And that was always on the cards. Never looked settled, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃. Easy catch to mid-off. Was him the catcher, and Khalid is happy. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 is gone for 8. Sorry. He's gone for 3 from 8 deliveries. 4 for 1.
In early trouble, the Khulna Tigers, having lost the debutant. He was getting bogged down trying to get bat on ball. Eventually, once they did, all he managed to do is ascended for a simple catch down the throat of Mohammad Wasim Jr. Reverse cups it. Thank you very much. Oh, that is nicely negotiated. Used the pace, didn't have too much width to work with, but angled the bat enough. It went to the boundary.
A little bit unlucky for Khalid. I mean, it was a good length delivery. If anything, maybe just a bit wide. But it could have gone anywhere.
Tad short, and he was not in absolute control, but he found that gap. I think Mehdi Hasan Miraj telling himself that he's got to take over the run scoring, and quickly too. 1241 runs, 121 his strike rate, but needs to just up it a little bit. Goes across. There you see the intention is clear. I think there was an inside edge onto the pads there. It's a big appeal. Thinking about going upstairs.
They're not looking too interested, are they? The appeal went up, but no, they're not going to go upstairs. Time has run out anyway. End of 2 overs. Khulna Tigers 8 for 1.
স্কয়ার লেগ একটা স্কয়ার লেগ আই বলার চেঞ্জ না এখানেও লাগবে স্কয়ার লেগেও লাগবে রাইট আমরা এবার ইয়ারে শরীফুল এখানে দেন লম্বা আছে
Well, the Khulna Tigers, having lost the early wicket, now need to score consistently at 10.72. And every time they falter and they get a low score in an over, that's going to tick over to more required run rate. So, big overs needed right the way through. This is 𝗂𝗍𝒻 Islam, and he's welcome to the middle with a mammoth shot. Whoa, where did that come out of? 9 shake.
Over pitch delivery from Alice. Don't want to get so close to the batter. That's a free hit. And he took full advantage. Time shake. Made no mistake. This first 6 overs, which is a power play, is going to be crucial.
Yes, you're.
Good running, good running. But I'm not so sure, Shamim, that the Khulna Tigers started off the innings in the right fashion. They start off a go from ball 1. That to me isn't the right way. You got to take even a few deliveries, even over or 2. To pick up the pace of the surface and all that. And then you can go on the auto attack. And so that to me, maybe the 200 runs on the board is a bit of an issue.
It's pretty quiet out on the streets. Weekend tomorrow. They need now to maybe step on the gas. You're right. I think sometimes the thought that it's a 20-over match gets into the minds of batters. That's swept fine, and it's going to make its way nicely to the boundary. So this is turning out to be quite a lucrative over for the Khulna Tigers.
Not the start that Alice was looking for. He was clobbered for 6 and now swept away for 4. 11 so far from 3 deliveries in this over. So pressure already.
Just what you need to when you're chasing a 201 total of over 200. Got to keep that scorecard ticking over on a regular basis. And now he thrushes it through point, and that is going to race away. This is a fantastic batting from Mehdi Hassan.
This is poor bowling. Good shot from Mehdi. Just give them a little bit of width. Look at the stride. Good timing and placement. I tell you why I say it's poor bowling. He got clobbered over long off for 6. Then he got swept away down the final leg. Then he got hit through backward point for 4. He's all over the shop. A skipper can't set field for that kind of bowling.
Normally you'd expect 𝗂𝗍𝒻 Islam to bowl something like that. Now, once again, there's a little bit of a fumble. Don't want to do that. This is turning out to be a big over. Too eager to get the ball, taking his eyes off the ball, looking at the batters in the process, it slips through his fingers. Very full. think he missed an opportunity to put it away through the covers. Well, however, it's a 16-run over. After 3, 24 for 1. 50 for 1 in the power play. Khulna Tigers doing all right after 3. But look at the phase-wise, 7 to 15, 113 runs. Then they pulled it back in the last 5. Innovation, no success. Appeal from Mohammad Mitoon. The umpire says nothing doing.
Shorturl, the bowler, was switched ends. Very animated, but not much support from anyone else. Let's see if he had an argument. I guess not.
Yeah, animated, I told you. They get overly excited, the keeper gets excited, appealing, pleading. Here's a look. Yeah, nothing on the bat. And when they think of going for the review, they say, no, I don't think we should do that. That'll be a mistake. Now he's moving. It's up in there, swirling. It's going to go over. And all the way, too. Wow! Possibly didn't intend to go in that direction, but doesn't matter. It's a maximum.
He's certainly swinging at everything. 𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗍. Short delivery. Look at that. Peeled off the top edge. He don't mind how they come, as long as the ones are coming all the way for 6. Could have gone anywhere.
Oh, now he's got an edge, and he's gone. He's just trying to make room for himself. Shorturl is over the moon. It's a good catch that was going at a pace to the keeper.
There's no mistake this time in terms of the edge. Another short pitch delivery, and 𝗵𝗍𝗍 went for another big swing. Got the top edge, and it was flying away. It was a good catch from the keeper. Look at that, well over his head. One-handed as well, into the webbing. Good catch in the end, and look at Shorturl. He's enjoyed that. Mehdi Hassan Miraj is going for quick fire 19. Khulna Tigers in early trouble, 30 for 2.
It's a long way. 171 runs needed from 99 balls. Getting tougher by the minute, particularly the loss of wickets. Mehdi Hassan Miraj in his efforts to get a move on. Backs away, gets outside edge, and Mohammad Mitoon was off balance. He was moving the other way, then had to suddenly come back. Just managed to get gloves on it.
Where is Afif going?
To the other side. He's trying.
Don't you know it takes 2 to run a single?
1668 runs so far. But he will be tested with some snorters from Shorturl. Loves bowling short pitch deliveries just to trouble the batters. He will be disappointed captain. He wanted to get a move on, trying to give that momentum that was needed. Oh, now, where's that gone? Over the top. So lucky.
Led by his signal. Thought for a moment he came off the bat.
I thought I had well, the thighs. Yeah, it was quite a sharpish sound, isn't it? Hit the pad, it'd be more of a thud. That's why we were confused.
Yeah, because he flew away so quickly. That's why I thought it came off the bat. Because normally when the ball hits you on the fleshy part of your body, it doesn't go that quickly.
The ball to finish a wicket taking over. After 4, it's 34 for 2. Couple of early wins for the Khulna Tigers in Dhaka, but the Sylhet matches were all lost to 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 Sylhet Strikers and Rangpur Riders. They wanted to make amends today, redeem themselves with a win, but they're faced with a very strong batting from the Chittagong Kings. Lost last 3 chasing. Chasing again, and not off to a good start. Oh, that just once again, timing a little awry there.
Mohammed Wasim, 20 wickets from 16 matches, that's pretty good. Khulna Tigers struggle to score anything over 175. Now they got to get 201. Can they do it this time? Can they turn their fortunes around? Not looking good so far.
Well, if they're going to do it, these two in the middle have got to really build up a massive partnership. Not from the middle of the bat, trying to drive it down the ground, gets the inside part. 𝗂𝗄𝗃 Hussain has a touch out of sorts in terms of consistent scoring. Yet to open his account after playing 4 deliveries. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 Sheikh also made an effort to go to move on. 9 of 6. Picked that up. The angle used wonderfully well. Just what the doctor ordered. Made it look so easy. That over boundary.
Good strike by Afif. A delivery, pitch on leg, and was just easily put away over the backward square for 6. When you're bowling from around the wicket to a left-hander, you have to be very careful with the angle. You can't afford to start too straight. Now that's a much better line, much better length.
Back up.
We've seen 8 runs so far. By the balls and tight deliveries. 𝗃𝗃 pretty confident that go over the line today. They needed the win. I talked to him earlier. Now, this is swirling in there. 2 fielders converging. They should call for the one to get it. And he does. Wow. Arafat Sunny is making it look very sunny for his team with that brilliant catch.
It was a good catch that went high in the air. He could have lost it in the lights. And he was pedaling back. It was going over his head. He did extremely well to hold on to it. And look at the celebration. It was a good catch. Wasn't as easy as it looks. 𝗵𝗺-𝗽𝐴 is going for 9. The Khulna Tigers slumping here. 42 for 3.
Khulna Tigers in a whole lot of trouble. Rasul is in the middle because of this. He tried to hoik it away. 𝗵𝗺-𝗃𝗄, all he managed to do is get the upper part of the bat. But what about this catch from Arafat Sani? Backpedaling, getting his eyes on the ball, had to stretch and catch. Top class work. Balance and clung onto it. That's cracked nicely with half a stop. Changed the direction of the ball, allows the batters to go for the second one. Another wicket taking over. After 5, it's 44 for 3.
Head coach Talha Zubair having an intense chat with skipper Mehdi Miraj. Ali Islam to continue. Short ball outside the off stump and treated by Afif Hussain. Finds the gap to get a boundary. Very good evening, 𝗿𝗂-𝗃𝗄𝗽 Khan.
Good evening, Mazhar. Yeah, that's a very good shot. Well, he needs to play something special here. Off the back foot, finds the gap, finds the boundary. 153 and 89. The required run rate is just above 10 runs in an over. But they would require a boundary in each over from here on to get close to the target.
Fielder at long on, patrolling the boundary. Real movement was to get that room. Ali Islam followed him. Single after the boundary. They need to build up a partnership. Rasuli and Afif needs to bat for at least for the next 3-4 overs. Then wait for those bad deliveries to dispatch those for boundaries. They're chasing a big target. Change of field for the right-hander. Mid-on goes back at long on. There's also a deep mid-wicket in place. True is the call. They're going for it. In the end.
They've struggled with the bat. Darvish Rasuli has just come on to bat from Afghanistan. He strikes them at 135 in his T20 career. But watch out for Wahidul Islam Onkon, the right-hander who's been in smashing form. He's the one who's given something with the bat. 152 runs, but the strike rate has been simply outstanding, 183. But to be able to go and chase that 200, they need partnership and they need others to step up. Hasn't been the case for Khulna Tigers.
Yes, boy, yes.
Yeah, you mentioned about Wahidul Onkon. Smashed the fastest 50 of this edition of BPL of just 18 deliveries. Young Mahfuzur Rabbi also padded up, making his BPL debut. Had a horrible time with the ball. Short ball again, aerial, and goes all the way for maximum. A 6 to finish the power play. 14 coming from it. Khulna 58 for 3 after 6. Though Khulna lost 3 wickets, but 58 for 3 after the power play. This has been their best power play score so far in this edition of BPL. The in chase 200 plus posted by Chittagong Kings. Confirmation from the umpire. Power play done and dusted. Need to build up a partnership. As Khalid Ahmed comes in, picked up a wicket in his first over, gave away just 4 runs. Extra bit of bounce and pace.
Yeah, I said it earlier because I was surprised to see 𝗵𝗵𝗃 opting to bowl first, because in the last 2 matches, as we see this replay, really good. If you want to strike, you want to strike big. Afif has been good, and he needs to get going. So you're just going back to that couple of chases in the last couple of matches. Last match was against Rangpur Riders. They were chasing 187, Mazhar, Khulna, and they were well placed after the end of the 17th over, the 165 for 3. But in the end, couldn't chase 22 runs in 3 overs. Get an edge, trying to play on the onside. And then the game before that, they needed a 183. And they were 130 for 5 after the end of the 16th over. Needed 174, ended up at 174 for 9. Again, failed to chase down 53 runs in the last 4 overs. So it hasn't been their forte. And that's the reason why I felt that perhaps that was the wrong decision. Now they're chasing even more, 200.
Rightly pointed out, and Khulna tend to lose too many wickets. Even in the middle overs, between 7 to 15 on average, they have lost 3 wickets in this BPL. Huge shot, probably going down the leg side.
If you want to stay in the game, then someone like Afif Hussain will have to play a really good role with the bat. It has to be a quick fire innings. Yes, he's striking at 180, but 18 of 10. He has to bat deeper, and he has to take the responsibility. Khalid Ahmed has been excellent with the ball. He's got the ball to move into the left-hander. He's got the bounce and the pace.
That edge, quick run taken. Bit of misfield at short fine leg. Just going back to your point, Khulna Tigers, you mentioned about the defeat against Rangpur. 22 of the last 3 overs. And when you lose such matches, the body language tends to drop as a unit. You lost 3 matches on trot, and all of a sudden, winning gets too difficult. For those quick singles. Yeah, they're dealing in singles now. Need to hit those boundaries. Power play hasn't been good for Khulna Tigers. Lucky at times, but not that occasion. Again, 𝗵𝗃𝗃 trying to cut loose. Good catch taken behind the stumps by skipper Mithun. Shoriful Islam striking. Naeem Sheikh once again hanging in the air for a long, long time. And Arafat Sani takes a blinder. Aerial again. Oh, fielder. At one point may have thought he got his man. Parvez Hossain Imon in the end spills it and goes for a boundary. Nevertheless, 8 coming off it. Khulna 66 for 3 after 7.
They're always 100% sure, aren't they, the bowlers? Yep, he's taken the review.
TV umpire director, we have a player 𝗃𝗶𝗴𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗂. Original decision is not out. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Start with the front on spin vision, please. Ball was close to the bat. I need ultra to check whether any bat involved there, please. Waiting for ultra 𝗍𝗂𝐻.
Here it is, sir.
Ultra edge is coming. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through up to the pads, please. Show me one more time. One more time. Take it forward. One more. One frame. Okay, move forward. Move forward now. Yes, there's a clear gap between bat and the ball and flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied? No bat involved. Go to ball tracker when it is ready, please. Ball tracker is coming. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wicket is missing. Go back to on-field umpire, please. You can stay with your original not out decision. Your camera.
A very good decision from umpire Shorturl ibn Shahid Shaikat, one of the best umpires in the world at the moment. The ball turned just a bit too much that Ali Islam may have anticipated, missing the stumps.
Yeah, perfect.
Played with soft hands.
Well done.
This is the variation Ali Islam had introduced recently in his armory. The carom delivery that the one goes away from the right-hander, comes into the left-hander. Worked with Mohammad Salahuddin, the assistant coach of the Bangladesh team. Nicely bowled again.
Now, Khulna, I know they're struggling at the moment, but they need to remember at this stage of the game, Chittagong was 68 for 1, and Khulna just a 1 run behind, but they've lost 2 more wickets. Aerial, but get past the fielder. So they need a partnership. They need these middle overs to count for them, to be able to ensure that you have a good partnership. At the same time, to do that quickly. So your strike rate has to be good in these middle overs to make a good chase. Oh, didn't hit it cleanly. Look at that. Straight into the hands. He's such a good bowler, Ali Islam. And it's 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Hussain who has to depart.
Just as you mentioned, they need to build up a partnership, and the partnership was looking good till that delivery. This one going away from the left-hander, not in the best of position, 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Hussain. And a good catch in the end by Khalid Ahmed, running from long on. 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Hussain departs after scoring 20. Khulna Tigers 68 for 4. He may not have the best of debut with the ball. It's his chance, Mahfuzur Rabbi, to make a mark on his debut with the bat. The strike rate of 120, scored 158 runs. He's got a huge task in his hand if Khulna Tigers needs to chase down the target of 201. Still dejected, flabbergasted, 𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗃 Hussain Dhubo. Oh, sharp turn. Came back into the left-hander as Mahfuzur Rabbi gets off the mark, but it's been a very good over, a successful one, a wicket and just 4 runs coming off it. Khulna 69 for 4. Still got a couple of good batters in the dugout for Khulna Tigers, but at the moment they are struggling. Afif Hussain Dhrubo was the last man to depart while trying to clear the fence against Ali Sal Islam.
I'm just wondering why 𝗵𝗵𝗃 has been sent up the order. It's a big chase. He's on debut, and they've kept behind Mohammad Nawaz and also Ankon, who's already picked up the quickest 50 in BPL. So why keep him away? Because the run rate, the required run rate, is now gone above 11 runs and over. We see another bowling change. Arafat Sunny in the attack. If I was the skipper, I would have sent him straight away. We'll have to wait and see what Rasuli and Mahfuzul Rabbi do with the bat. But it's still difficult for me to understand why he has been held back.
Yes, boy. How was that? How was that?
Keeper. Out there, throw at the keeper's end. Arafat Sunny was initially appealing for that run out. He got his hand after the ball go on to hit the stump.
Copy that. TV umpire to director, we have a runner umpire referral for a run out at the bowler's end. First I need to check whether the ball touched the fingers. Show me the front on angle, please.
Here it is.
Show me one more time, please.
Ball coming, sir.
Thank you. Yes, ball came off the fingers. Can I have the side on angle to check whether the batter is outside or in?
Split strand coming. Go ball two.
এই ওপরে থাকে সময় ওরে পিছে দে ওর হাত ভালো
Satisfied, batsman made his ground. I have a decision to the giant screen. My decision.
একটা রান আউট হবে ওরা খেলে দৌড় দেয়
Confirmation, Nexus Pay not out. You mentioned the required run rate just jumped over 11. Pressure mounting Khulna Tigers batters. Just scored 2 runs in the first 2 balls. Need to pick up boundaries. Young left-hander Mahfuzur Rabbi played well in the NCL T20. Oh, this time he got his man. Arafat Sunny removed the debutant. A horrible debut for young Mahfuzur Rabbi as his castle got destroyed by this experienced left-arm spinner.
Yeah, he misses a straight one. It goes, tries to play inside the line. And there you go. Getting bowled from the outside part of the bat. Yeah, good. Very good from Arafat Sunny. He's a cool customer. Rabbi goes for 2. Half of the side, back in the hat. 71 for 5.
Things going from bad to worse for Khulna Tigers. They are 71 for 5 in chase of 201. And they kept losing wickets at regular intervals in chase of 201 posted by Chittagong Kings, courtesy of Clark's magnificent 100. These are the wickets that fell for Khulna Tigers. Straight to the fielder at mid of Khalid Ahmed striking early with the ball, and then Shoaib Islam removing the right-hander. Naeem Sheikh was the next to follow. It was hanging in the air for a long time. A brilliant take by Arafat Sunny. Wasim Jr. striking, and then Ali Sal Islam picked up the wicket of Afif Hussain, trying to cut loose, caught well in the deep by Khalid Ahmed. The last one was Mahfuzur Rabbi, undone by an exceptional bowling by Arafat Sunny.
Yes, boy. Yes, boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Nawaz, the new batter for Khulna Tigers.
Hassan.
He needs to get going. Yeah, very good strike rate. They don't have too much time in their hand also.
Yes, boy, yes. Hey, hey.
Khulna Tigers, this one straight to the fielder. It hasn't gone their way at all. Not with the ball now or not with the bat. Last 30 deliveries, they've scored only 38 runs and also lost 3 wickets.
Yes, boy. Lovely, lovely, boy. Lovely,
Started
sir.
in this time, Arafat Sani.
Good over, sir. One side of the
Nevertheless, end of a successful over from this left-arm spinner and wicket, and just 4 runs from it. Khulna 73 for 5. The required run rate is now inching towards 12 runs per over. Khulna 73 for 5 after 9.
Yes, boy.
𝗬𝗟 𝗚𝗚 onto his 4th over. A bit expensive today. 33 from his 3 overs, but picked up the big wicket of 𝗵𝗄𝗡 Hussain. That's zone 36. Over in the grandstand, a heartfelt tribute to the wounded student warriors of that historic movement. It's a powerful reminder of the courage and resilience that have shaped our nation. Indeed, very good initiative from the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Played that late, straight to the field at short third. Arafat Sani is everywhere today.
There's a nothing shot there from Rabbi. This plays inside the line, completely missing it. Even that wicket of 𝗵𝗄𝗡 Hussain.
Yes, boy.
I thought it was a long hop. That should have been hit in the stands because he has been expensive. I don't think so that ball deserved the wicket. This is not the one that I'm talking about. We already showed that. So that's Rabbi. And if you don't take advantage, the problem is that nothing is going your way. You're losing wickets. The last boundary, since the last boundary, it's been 16 deliveries. So you can't find the boundary. Difficult to rotate strikes. Somebody needs to do something different here. He's now faced 13 deliveries and only scored 15, Rasuli, with 1 boundary. He needs to get going.
Yes, boy. Lovely ball, lovely ball.
Singles won't work for Khulna Tigers. You're mentioning about this wicket probably, Atar bhai. Wicket of 𝗵𝗄𝗡.
I mean, look at where it has pitched. It's a long hop. He could have hit that anywhere he wanted to. Just got underneath it, not from the middle of the bat, and then Syed Khalid Ahmed does the rest. That should have been gone into the stands. The problems for Tigers.
Down the leg side, wide given. Can afford to give those wide at the moment as they're picking up wickets at regular intervals. 𝗬𝗟 onto his last ball of his spell. 37 for 1 so far from this mystery spinner.
Yeah!
Another brilliant delivery. Perhaps pitching outside the leg stump. Yep. End of over number 10. Khulna Tigers 77 for 5.
Required 124 in 60 deliveries. Required rate of 12.4. I have to say it's been a one-sided affair so far. Chittagong Kings playing their first game at the home stadium in front of their home crowd has put up a wonderful display. Arafat Sani into the attack and goes the distance. That's a big shot by Rasuli. Sani's first ball goes for a 6. As I say, a very good evening to Sir Curtly Ambrose.
Good evening to you, Fariz, and hello everyone. We are headed for an exciting finish. The home team, the Chittagong Kings, are doing a wonderful job. Khulna Tigers are a little bit wounded, you would say, but they also say a wounded tiger can be dangerous. So it's not over yet.
Khulna will believe until Nawaz and Rasuli is at the crease, they can still fight on. Seen in the past these kind of games, one of players got to play a blinder. And Rasuli is in, it's important he carries on, and Nawaz, we've seen in the past as well, he can hit the long ball.
Boy, one more wicket from Alex, come on! Yes, boy, yeh to.
Nicely ball, slowing it down for Sunny.
Still need 116. 57 legal deliveries to go. The required run rate is above 12. They're currently going at 8. So the Tigers are a little bit behind the 8 ball at the moment. A couple of big overs could change the equation, as we've seen many times before.
Yes, son, yes, son.
𝗃𝗧 Sunny, interesting story. He did not play the last game. 𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃𝗂𝗃 played expensive, 2 for 25. He's 2 overs and picked up a wicket. Management goes to the experienced 𝗃𝗧 Sunny, 38-year-old left-arm spinner, experienced. Has been quite good. I've said it before as well, 𝗃𝗃, that in this tournament,
Yes,
one of
boy,
the
yes,
good bowling
lovely,
sides
lovely.
is
Lovely, son, ek bhalo.
Chittagong Kings. They got 3 good seamers. Alice Islam as the mystery spinner. 5th ball at the moment, 𝗃𝗧 Sunny holding that position. Last game, 𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃𝗃 did play. And if they need a 6th bowler, they have Shamim Hussain to bowl some more spinners. And a good batting side and a top order firing. Watch out, Chittagong Kings. Quite slow to get off the mark. Once they got it, very good momentum. Most importantly, they'll be playing 4 more games at home.
Yes, boy, lovely boy, lovely boy.
A single from that 11th over, 88 for 5. Pretty pictures everywhere, pretty evening. And certainly she is having a good time, enjoying Chittagong Kings putting up a good fight. While White towards mid-wicket. Important Mohammad Wasim does not stray down the leg side when you have 5 leg in the circle. Dark shades at 9:30 in the evening. That's colourful, Sir 𝗃𝗃.
I guess I will never understand it.
Off.
As they say in your part of the world, cool man, cool. Wonder why Danny Morrison is missing from the commentary box. He must be somewhere on the DJ console, asking the favourite tune to be played.
Always having fun, Danny Morrison. In the air, 1 bounce over long off for 4. Now was finally getting into the act. Over pitch delivery from Wasim and was dealt with in severe fashion.
Now, when you have mid-off in the circle, that length is a no-no. Mohammad Nawaz, we've seen in the past in international cricket, in league cricket, he is a handy player, and that's a quality stroke over mid-off. Mohammad Wasim, he's going full, has to be to the Yorker length, not the length delivery, which Mohammad Wasim will find it really hard against Mohammad Nawaz. Changing his angle, coming over the wicket, but the field remains same. Outside edge, genuine outside edge. But Sunny does the fielding at 3rd man. As expect, of support for the home side from the word go. Waiting. Here, Dutch Bangla Bank BPL comes with this part of the world, Chittagong. The first day they have not failed us with their attendance. Plenty of support for the home side, as well as the first game when Tamim Iqbal came to bat for Cochin Borisov. Homeboy, good bouncer, right on the money.
Nicely left as well by 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗃𝗃.
Surprised 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗃𝗃, I reckon. Didn't expect a bouncer. Good bouncer. He left his bat up. Could have easily hit the bat and go in the air.
Bounce again. That was quick. And gutsy bowling by Mohammad Wasim when he knows that fine leg in the circle. This occasion, one for the over being called by 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. The line was slightly down the leg side as well.
Got away with it. It's always dangerous. Bowling a short, a bouncer with fine leg in the circle. But he's gotten away with it. Wasim.
Must be candy to your eyes, giving your own medicine to the batters curtly. Love the bouncer. Dish it out. Finishes off with a slow ball. Was slapped for a single. Just the 7 runs from that over. 95 for 5. Super Friday tomorrow, match number 23. Since it's Friday, we are live at 1:45 for the first game, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 against Sylhet Strikers. First ball at 2 o'clock, and followed by high-riding Rangpur Riders taking on the home side Chittagong Kings. We're live at 6:45 for the first ball to be bowled at 7 o'clock local time. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Ahmed into the attack. Just have these feelings currently in this over. Something's going to happen. A couple of sixes, a couple of wickets. Because both these batters are itching for a big one, and 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Ahmed is a good bowler.
Could be an interesting battle because both Nawaz and Rascoli going for their shots. Can they get away Khalid, or can Khalid get them out? Down to 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 for single. I don't think that the Kings would worry too much about the singles. That will never hurt them. The more dot balls or the more singles the Tigers are getting means the required weight will be going up.
Yeah, only Shorturl has 2 more overs. Khalid after this got 1 more. Wasim got couple. Sunny got couple. Interesting to see whether Mohammad Mithun will get Sunny another over. Especially when we know that Nawaz, the left-hander, very good against left-arm spinners. He gutsy enough to bring 1 more over just to dangle the carrot. Oh, inside edge to the pads. Rasuli wants a single. Would have been a suicide if he had gone for it.
Hit it into his pad and immediately took off. Why? I don't know.
They can't, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Ahmed. Pull the first one fuller for the left-hander. Back of the length. It's about not only bowling only Yorkers ball after bowler. It's all about understanding the strength of the batter. Possibly 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 Ahmed having the game plan for Mohammad Nawaz right. Not anything full, in short, bowl it to the body. For Rasuli, it may be total difference. Good off in the circle. Cannot bowl anything outside the yardstone. Got to be straight. Close short ball. The full Monty just getting the bottom of the bat. It's for a single. 117.1.
This is very, very good bowling. smart bowling, I might add. Only 3 runs so far from this over. And 1 delivery remain. Just want to finish and finish strong. More pressure is well over 14 runs over required. Getting harder.
Long on in place. And goes over it. A valiant attempt by Mohammad Wasim. Just evades him and spoils over with that 6. 13 done. 104 for 5. Last ball of the previous over. Had the height, had the slow ball bouncer picked up early. Moves the field at mid-wicket just for a single. 𝗿𝗳𝗃𝗃 at deep mid-wicket. That's the fielding. A beautiful inning in Chittagong. Very hot in the afternoon, slightly cooler now. Couple of games, the home side putting up a very good display, especially with the bat. And now, the complete performance with the ball in the field. Bowlers having proper plans. It's so good to see a bowling attack working in a pack, working together, bowling to a plan. The 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗂𝗽𝗃. That bats it a single towards long on. Here you go, his most enthusiastic fan for today. He's in full voices from the word go. That definitely deserves the award. He's excited, isn't he?
White call. I don't think it's for height. I believe it's for down the leg side. So if we'll just force a smile. Can't be for height. That's why he's kind of inquiring. Has to be down the left side, can't be for height. But then again, maybe it is.
Shot. A couple of runs easily. Comes back in. Usman Khan does the fielding. I thought the last delivery, I caught the umpire. Did gesture towards Shorturl Islam. It was given on the line, not the height.
That's what I thought. Couldn't have been height.
I love it. Your energy goes up, Sir Curtly Ambrose, when the bouncers are bowled and the bowlers are attacking.
I'm always in favor of the bowlers because everything are against the bowlers in today's game.
Shot again. Fine leg in the circle and goes to a boundary. Digged in short. I don't think Shorturl Islam wanted was a belly button. He wanted toward the shoulder. In the end, nicely played by Rasoli.
Didn't really bounce much. He did very well to squirt it away for 4. Well, he's a short man, so no, it's your fault. Don't blame anyone, Shorturl.
Probably wanted the field to be changed. Changing his angle, coming round the wicket. He did the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Shorturl Islam, he's a bowler. He's not comfortable bowling Yorkers every time. Far different to most of the bowlers in the death overs. And the advantage he has is the height. He did the deck, and these kind of pitches, the bounce can vary. That's where he's using all his experience, bowling to his strength. That's most important. If you're not sure, always go to your strength.
Couldn't agree more.
Low ball bouncer. This time finds a fielder at square leg. 10 runs from that over comes to an end. 𝗂𝗫 also signaling strategic timeout. Summary so far in match number 22. Chittagong Kings asked to bat first, 200 for 7. 𝗿𝗏𝗃 scored 39 and Ram Clark a magnificent 101. In chase, Khulna 114 for 5, looking down the barrel after 14 overs. Rasuli going fine at 37. Sunny Wasim, Shorturl Khalid picks up 1 wicket each and need 87 runs in 6 overs. The points table, Rangpur Riders, the table toppers, 7 out of 7. Borisal win in the afternoon, 6 out of 4. Chittagong looking good, probably be 5-1, 5 played 4-1. And Khulna is the most concerned. They won the 2 games in Dhaka, batting first. Next 3 in Sylhet, lost chasing, and again probably will be losing chasing again. 𝗁𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏.
Not sure why they decide to do that when a bit of history is against them. 114 for 5. 6 overs left. They still need 87 runs. Required weight is 14.5, going in the wrong direction. And like I said before, they are wounded. I don't think they can come back from this.
Been a super performance so far by the home side. Got to be said. Thorough professionalism shown in all departments. Long on in place. And what a good catch. Mohammad Wasim. That is acrobatic. A fast bowler does it even more special.
He can't believe it. He stood there for a moment, asking himself, how did he take that? Hit towards the toe end of the bat. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃, and that was a good catch by Wasim. Took it well. He can't believe it. How on earth did he get it? That's what he's asking himself. I'm afraid you have to go, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. He's gone for 37. Khulna Tigers, more wounded. 114 for 6.
Aidan! Yeah, center. Back to goal.
In comes Maidul Islam at number 8. Has a half century already. BPL. At that too against Chittagong Kings.
Yes,
they
boy.
met up each other in Dhaka. And this is a wonderful catch. It had athleticism,
এই পাশে আয়
awareness.
আবার
Yeah,
এটা
𝗵𝗺𝗻𝗺
মুসানো ভালো করে
plucks it out of thin air.
one more wicket lads, one more wicket
Would have gone for 6.
সান
Even didn't hold on to that.
সান সান এটা ঘুরাবা
Good catch. Look at the celebration. Well done, young man.
And to finish off the dive and the slide. Wonderful. Hope the photographers got everything. Well done, young man. That was a brilliant catch.
yeah
Nicely bowled. Not giving the length, but Mohammad Nawaz is looking for. He is looking long on mid-wicket. And Arafat Sani has been in the system for a long time. Can he customer?
What a delivery.
ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে
Flat bats it. Another boundary.
সমস্যা নাই এটা তোমার হাতে চলে যাবে পরেরটা
They certainly will need a lot more than that.
হাসান
It was a good blow though. Straight over the bowler's head. And long on and long off. Had no chance whatsoever. But he's still over 15 runs per over required. Not an easy task.
The previous boundary was perfectly played straight down the ground.
finish well
And I reckon the next delivery,
finish well son
information about the due, visibly from me, Sir Curtly, I don't think as bad as Sylhet. But there is for sure.
yes
That's
boy
something
lovely,
that the
lovely,
other
boy,
teams who are
lovely.
playing from tomorrow onwards will keep an eye on, going deeper into the tournament. 15 overs done, 120 for 6.
By a Bangladeshi batter, and that was against the same opposition in that first match. You would have expected him to come up the order, but no. Bit of a slip up. Extra run. And if you look at those middle overs from 7 to 15, 62 for 3 in those 9 overs. The innings have gone nowhere. Required run rate? More than 16. Good evening, Danny Morrison. How are you? Where have you been?
I've been out and about, yeah. I tried to catch up with the DJ, but then I ran into the catering and got stuck into the chicken. I tell you what, it was sensation. I do love the cuisine here, Utter. You're very spoiled, aren't you, in this part of the world? And you're right. You need a lot more of this, rather than there over the top and over the ropes. Yeah, it's towards 17s. Not impossible, but when you're 6 down, it is a long way off, isn't it? 78 from 28. Might just have to sneak back into those corporate boxes. But yeah, not surprised some of the crowd have disappeared, headed home. You'd think that the Kings notched the first win at home, and they're enjoying themselves here. Some of the youngsters that have stayed on.
The owners of Chittagong Kings will be very happy. Yeah, just on the cuisine, have you tried kalabuna? One of the speciality of Chittagong.
I'm waiting for you to take me out.
You went out yesterday without taking me. I can take you, not a problem.
But you were late getting in. Well, you had to come from home. I get that, but that's cool. You come from Dhaka. We went via Dhaka from Sylhet. Bit of a day's travel the other day, but yeah, great to be back here. It's been a while. I've been telling fans and people around the hotel, haven't been here since 2019. But yeah, the social atmosphere and the friendliness is superb as ever.
And he cannot believe that it has missed the stumps.
And that's the problem, isn't it? Just, sometimes you get the other one that just stands up and bounces. Look at seam up. Oh, wow. Another night the batter gets a faint little inside edge and it just makes a mess of the stumps. Nothing but fresh air in the end. Yeah, know how you feel. Get back and keep working, Chief.
I mean, points do count. Remember, the top 4 qualifies. And it looks like the Chittagong is going to go and pick another couple of points here. And if they do that, the joint fortune Bodhisattva has just been informed that if they go and do that, then net run rate is better. So they'll be at number 2, Chittagong Kings. And it's something that they would have hoped for. Remember, they started the campaign with a loss and then they won 3 on the trot. And this could turn out to be 4 on the trot. They're looking good, looking dangerous. And the air might be out, and it is. Khalid Ahmed among the wickets one more time. It's Mohammad Nawaz who hit that straight in the deep.
Yeah, and just the fella they didn't want to get out because Nawaz had got a start. Had a couple of 4s in the 6th, Mohammad Nawaz. Got into the mid-20s. Was certainly there. A bit of width on offer in that length. The timing not quite there. Khulna, that's a nice, smart take around the boundary. A bit of dew in. A bit greasy, but good hands. Nawaz out for 25 from 20, and the Tigers are now 126 for 7.
ঠিক আছে
Arafat Sani also very good this evening. He's going to come up in the finisher's spell. He's gone for 21 runs, but he's picked up 2 important wickets for his team.
Yes, boy. Lovely, son.
Yes.
Aram se.
I mean, again, as you pointed out, Danny, that there was an opportunity to hit this out of the ground, but the slap was not strong enough. In the air, and then pretty easy catch on the lead by Haider Ali. Yeah, good one. Well judged. That's the problem. Problems for Khulna Tigers. And I mentioned it earlier that winning the toss and deciding to bowl first against the same opposition where you've gone to win the first game by batting first. I think that's where they got it wrong, Mehdi and Miraj. Could have been a different story. Look where they are right now. They need 74 runs from 22 deliveries, and they've gotten 3 wickets in hand.
Very excited with that, aren't you? Batting first, posting a total. Going about that. That's powerful in white ball cricket. Oh, the zingers are alight, and there's a celebration of note from Arafat Sani, 38 years young, and he picks up another wicket. High fives, well done, Arafat. Good to see you back.
He picks up his 3rd wicket because there's so much pressure now on the batters. Literally, they want to hit boundaries of each and every delivery that they face. He misses it completely, Abu Haider, and the ball does the rest. He's gone for naught. 127 for 8. This looks like it's done and dusted. The Khulna would need to rethink their strategies in the next games that they come up against the opposition, because this is the last wicket. Had to go for it. There's no other option here. 21 required run rate.
That's the beauty of Arafat Sunny. Such a long time now, Bangladesh and other franchise side, he brings the stumps into play. Even there, it's a dipping Yorker, change of pace, a little more flight, but he's asking you to be mindful as a batter. You're going to have to hit it. Really are, because he wants to knock you over, or maybe a little bit of LB comes into play as well. Such a canny old bowler, Arafat Sunny.
Hassan Mahmood, the non-striker.
Yes, boy. Lovely, son.
He just pushes this down the ground for a single by the Islam Amkan. They all thought that he should have batted up the order because they were chasing a big total. This innings have gone nowhere. Kept on losing wickets one after another. No real big partnership. Do that, then you get yourself in a very, very difficult position. And look at that fielding. Well done. After 17, 130 for 8.
We got the 18th there from 𝗂𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗃. So successful tonight. Very useful campaigner was 𝗂𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃. And stacked on the offside. Wants to go quite straight at those stumps. Timing, and this is a bowler you're very confident because you're bowling at the tail and you want to smash the stumps over. So you get your field set and say, look, I'm going to take this fellow on, try and rip out his poles.
Yeah, match number 22, and we've already seen 600s, equals the most which was scored in the year 2019 in that edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. And it's still got a lot of games to be played here, Danny. The pitches have been excellent, very good for batting. That's the reason why Graham Clark smashed his way to another 100 early on. Very good. So it's a sort of a pitch where once you get set, runs to be scored. As the 𝗶𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃 must have be a touch disappointed because he got himself a good start, 39 of 29, then he got out. But it's a serious struggle, and then they need to address it as quickly as possible, because they'll still be languishing with only 4 points, Khulna Tigers, and it is the business end of the tournament.
Well, Utter, it's getting that way, isn't it, dear fellow? Here in the gong, now the Graham. But yeah, they've got to give themselves an uppercut to these Tigers. Back together somehow. Look at that top order. 9, 3 and 19 from the first 3. You've got to have a bit more Humpty like this, but basically back in the first 6 overs. Look at that. After 17 deliveries, we finally get a boundary. So just shows you how dominant Chittagong Kings are here tonight.
Now we have fielder inside the circle at mid-on, so eyeing the target over him. One bounce to the fence from Hassan Mahmood. Again on the onside, they're just slogging away.
Yeah, 1 to go here. So get the ball dry, 𝗂𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗃. Just as he often does, a little bit wider on the return crease and snake in a Yorker. Right on the button there and get a good Yorker in, and these chaps are, as you say, Ato, sitting back, giving themselves a bit of room and winding up, and understandably. Last rights. 39 for 8, you need 52 from 13. No.
Single to finish the over, 140 for 8.
$200 for 7, courtesy of Graham Clark, and that tremendous 100 of his, 101 from 50. So 7 4s and 6 6s and a strike rate of 202 to go with that 101. 𝗂𝗃𝗄𝗃, Hussain, 39 from 29. Yeah, struck it well. Depth on offer. Looked good, but no timing. Hustle back for a brace. Important here from the bowling perspective. Just want to finish things off. Don't get too clever. Yeah, just saw the batter going wide. Understandably, 𝗃𝗃𝗄𝗃 holds a little cutter across. Old coaching them, keeping it simple and just finishing things off with the tail enders. Oh, he's palmed it over. It just kept drifting and sliding away there. Yeah, fingertip control, not good enough.
It goes all the way. 𝗿𝗏𝗡 Islam. Never easy. It was going away from him. It was a little bit too high. Have a look at that. He has a bit of a hand to it, but he was never in control. He smashed that for a 6. Yeah, they're never happy, are they?
Us bowlers utter. Yeah, what is he doing down there? I never know what he's doing down there. Oh, there you go. Still not ready.
Taken. Yeah, he had no other options. It came at number 8. Still believe that he should have gone up the order. Didn't make any difference, did it? 18 of 12, and he has to depart in that fashion.
Yeah, bottom of the blade. And good night for Mahadul. It's brief little stay. We got 18 off a dozen. Thank you, sir. So Mahadul departs, and it's 148 for 9.
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗄𝗃 is the new batter, the last one. Last man standing. It's just been a very disappointing performance, but Chittagong Kings on the other side of the coin would be very happy. They've gone from strength to strength. That's the last wicket of Mahidul Islam Ankon. Again, really good catch in the deep. Yeah, very good. Has taken a few catches tonight. Pretty impressive in the outfield.
Yeah, when they're running away from you like that, we always say that from up here, the night sky. Not easy. Let's throw in a bit of dew just quietly. So, yeah, good stuff from 𝗿𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃. As the Chittagong Kings, they're just 1 wicket away from nailing match 22 at home. I think what tomorrow night, to see them again, it's heading on into the weekend, isn't it? So you'd think as per and the setup of the schedule, the Kings playing at night, crowd come in for the afternoon game and rev up for the night one.
It's going to be a cracking one because they'll be taking on Rangpur Riders, the unbeaten team so far. That's the team to watch out for, and the kind of form that Chittagong Kings is showing. Oh, mouth-watering contest on the card. 5. 150 for now.
For Khulna. Last over. Zip through from Mohammad Wasim.
The Chittagong Kings will be looking forward for that clash against the high-flying Rangpur Riders. And they would start to believe that they are strong enough, good enough to go and win against Rangpur Riders, because the kind of form they've shown in the last 4 games has been outstanding. 3 games on the trot winning, and even tonight there'll be 4 on the trot. And surely and quietly Rangpur Riders will be taking note. Just looking out who are the players who've been putting their hand up and doing well in all 3 departments of the game. That's where the analysts come and try to help each team in the team meetings, in the dressing room, with the methods that they point out to particular certain players, how he managed to do that at that stage of the game. So very crucial, just to remind them that you'll be up against a team which has done really well, but there will be weaknesses. There are strengths and weaknesses. I'll be very disappointed. Khulna will be shattered after this game, I can tell you that, because those 2 losses, what about him? He was excellent with the bat. The last 2 losses, they lost by the same margin when they were looking to go and win and wrap it up. 8 runs lost in both those games against Rangpur and Sylhet Strikers.
Go Yorker. Oh yeah, shot a tail one in there. Curve it back in from about middle and off, and zip in and try and hit the base of middle and leg. So just a couple of deliveries left here, match 22. Finish things off here, Mohammad Wasim. Can he nail it and bowl them all out, the Tigers? Change of pace. There's another run, so you're down to the final delivery of this contest.
They had in the ranks the Khulna Tigers player who scored the most in that NCL T20 tournament. He went across, the first player to go across 300 runs, 316, Mohammad Naeem Sheikh. He did pick up a 50. 150, he had 350s in that tournament. So he's the one who has to shoulder the responsibility. He comes to open the batting. Right, the last delivery. Will only be a single. Gives the Chittagong Kings a victory by 45 runs. Yeah, they'll be very happy, Mohammad Midhan. one-sided affair. First with the bat when they managed to score 200, and then restricting Khulna for 155 for 9. He's the man who did the damage with the bat. An excellent 100. Graham Clark of just 101 in 50 deliveries to ensure they had runs on the board.
Yeah, I have to be a bit cheeky here. I think it's a tough decision for player of the match. Yeah, stands out like a beacon, doesn't he? Graham Clark with that 100. The next top score is 39. So, hands down, Graham Clark set it up beautifully for the Chittagong Kings to get to that magical mark at 200. Tigers, they stuttered and spluttered along to 155 for 9. Their fall of wickets, 430, 42, 68 and 71 for 5 they were down. 114. So you think about the chase on here, and Dom Sibley, he was just so frustrating. A lot of dot balls, and then there he got out early. A couple of nice strokes here and there. A couple of top edges that go all the way for 6. And that was a cracking catch. It really was. Pace on, bounce. Some fleeting moments for the Tigers, but consistently lost players. And there it was a catch, and then from 𝗂𝗏 too. Opportunity missed. Think about the dew factor. The players having to have a safe pair of hands. That's a peach, really is. The deception there from 𝗂𝗏. Sunny, joy to behold. Mohammad Wasim pumped a couple of times. Tries to catch it. Oh, Mohammad Wasim. What a cracker running around. Timing not quite there. It's Khulna Ali. Poles, leg stump gone, celebration. And it was always running away for 6, wasn't it? But not this one. Khulna Ali again. So, what has this done to the points table? It's allowed the Chittagong Kings to leapfrog 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 and go to 8 points, courtesy of that net run rate. They've played 5 and they've won 4, and see, they've got a game in hand on 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. So that bodes well for the home side here. Of course, they're going to play the Rangpur Riders tomorrow night. Yeah, look at that, who've got a 100% record. So there's still a lot to play for those sides that are 3, 4, 5. Indeed. Back soon, very shortly. Don't go anywhere because we've got the post-match presentation.
বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ 2025 7টি দলের জমজমাট লড়াইয়ের মাধ্যমে পুরো দেশ দেখতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টস নেটওয়ার্কে।
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃_Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.